that fake flavor stuff, and it's smooth, refreshing, and just plain good. You've got flavors like pineapple, watermelon, orange, and lime. So whatever your vibe, there's a neutral for you. Perfect for tailgates, hanging with friends, and watching the game. Keep it tasty with Neutral Vodka Seltzer. Neutral, keep it tasty. Enjoy responsibly. 2025 Anheuser-Busch Neutral. Flavored vodka and carbonation. 4.5% alcohol by volume. St. Louis, Missouri.
All right, grab some buds and listen up. Grilling season's here. Now we find out what we're made of. Are we gonna fold under pressure and overcook the burgers? Or are we gonna nail the carne asada and the brisket and pack the coolers with ice-cold Budweiser and Bud Light? Because that's the difference between winning and losing, between flipping burgers and grilling like a pro.
This summer, grill like a pro with Bud and Bud Light. Stock up today. Anheuser-Busch, Budweiser, and Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
This is Wisconsin Volleyball National Champion Devin Robinson. You're listening to 100.5 ESPN, WTLX, Monona, Madison, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
Broadcasting live from the Everlight Solar Studio, this is your Metro Kia of Madison Sports Center.
Good afternoon, Madison. I'm Ryan Wollersheim, and this is your Sports and Update brought to you by Madison Axe. Enjoy axe throwing, craft beers, bags, shuffleboard, and more fun at Madison's state-of-the-art entertainment spot. Visit MadisonAxe.com or head to the location on Stoughton Road today. Well, it's the talk of the town, talk of the NFL for that matter. The Packers face their old quarterback Aaron Rodgers for the first time this Sunday in Pittsburgh. All parties involved have been playing down the matchup, whether it's Matt LaFleur, Aaron Rodgers, or Jordan Love, who spoke yesterday with the media about why this matchup is just like any other for him.
At the end of the day, I think it's another game. I think obviously going into this week, it's going to be one of those very talked about matchups. Obviously just from my time with A-Rod and his time with the Packers. So it's something that's going to be hyped up. But at the end of the day, it's another game. I'm going against the Pittsburgh Steelers defense. He's going against Green Bay Packers defense. So we're not going against each other head on head really. But it's going to be a fun game. Like you said, we're both competitors. We both want to come out with this win. So I'm just excited to see him.
Packers fans certainly want the win as well. Make sure to tune in to Green Bay Game Day starting before the 7:20 p.m. kickoff, 4 p.m. right here on the ESPN Madison YouTube channel.
Metro Kia of Madison, Madison's trusted Kia dealer. Stop into Metro Kia on the east side of Madison or metrokiaofmadison.com.
Everybody's ego takes a shot on this show.
You gotta keep your chill with Jim, Matt, and Molly.
I am savage.
So you're not special. Jim, if we want to play this game, we can play this game.
And I'm just like, my God, this guy's gonna swing on Jim. He's a complicated fellow. Oh.
People like me.
I don't think so.
This is Jim, Matt, and Molly on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin App, and ESPN Madison on YouTube.
We're learning a lot about each other. Jim's an onion. You gotta peel back the layers to get to the good part.
Bruss called Jim Big J today. I was like, can we not greet him like that?
Big J, Jim Rutledge. Can we just change the name of the show as Big J, Matt, and Molly?
No, we can't. Big J, Big M, and Molly.
Little M. Big J.
No. See, that's what Ben was going to call me this morning. I was like, please don't. Don't say Big J and Little M in this sentence. Please.
That sounded really silly.
Broadcasting live from the Everlight Solar Studio in downtown Madison. Alongside Molly Brown, here's Jim Rutledge.
It is Jim, Matt, and Molly with me, Big J Rutledge, alongside
Jim Rutledge.
Little Molly Brown.
He sounds like a Big J.
Jim Rutledge.
Prime time will shine behind the glass. We are presented by Coors Light. If the mountains are blue, you know what to do.
And that's crush a Coors Light. Frank's fancy
today.
today.
I have the power in the Everlight Solar Studio. You are dressed up.
In a button-down.
Got a date?
I wore a button-down flannel this exact same style, just a different color 2 days ago. Neither of you said anything.
Oh, well, this one looks fancier, apparently.
It is a darker shade. It is just, it does look a little more sophisticated. Look, I'm trying to dress up. I'm trying to look nice this week. What can I say?
Why this week?
What do you... You guys say that in unison, like you know something. You know something that I talk to you guys about in confidence almost.
Oh, that's what you're talking about. All right, we'll get to that in a minute. Get into the show, 844-770-3776. That's Carl's Talking Text Line. List is more. You can stream us on the ESPN Wisconsin app and watch us on the ESPN Madison YouTube stream. Molly's going with the Leonardo DiCaprio look today.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
It's got the
headphones?
The headphones with the black ball cap pulled down and then a hoodie.
Incognito is what it is.
Yeah.
Look like you're hiding from someone.
Yes. Maybe the police.
Maybe
So
it should have been yesterday.
Yeah, it says Molly and I drove home from Milwaukee together in the dark of the minivan, the Kia minivan. Carnival?
Yep.
All right.
From Metro
of Madison Oil.
Thank you.
Yes.
That's what I was gonna say.
It was nice, Ryan. Like, I'll be honest, I'm getting a little used to being a passenger princess. I don't have to. I just sit there and I can just hang out. Molly drives, and it's just I can just kind of put my feet up and go to sleep, and
That
sounded
baby.
really silly.
I'm in control.
Oh,
that's
I'm
my
the
Molly's
captain
driving.
now.
that's my least favorite part. But every once in a while, you gotta do things that make you uncomfortable, Ryan.
Okay, get out of your comfort zone, Jim.
Keep the friendship alive. All right,
Okay.
so just like when you drive the show.
Yeah.
So we're getting close to Johnson Creek, if you will, and Molly spots a police officer. And
I was going 80.
so go ahead and you talk through this.
Okay,
I'll share.
so the speed limit was 70. I was going 80, which a little fast, but as we all know, I like to speed because it gets you there faster. If I can shave off 2 minutes, great. That's 2 minutes that I don't have to be in the car, okay? That is my mindset when it comes to driving. And I'm a good driver. I drive a lot every single day, so, like, I'm a great driver. Knock on wood.
She's a bigger driver.
Yeah. And like, honestly, my car too, it just like drives for me as it is. Like, I don't even need my hands on the steering wheel. I don't know if I should admit that, but like, you don't, because
of Madison Oil.
exactly. Shout out to Metro Kia of Madison. Like, it literally drives itself, and like it'll slow down and all the things, right? But all of a sudden, I'm like just about to get off on our exit, and I'm going 80, and all of a sudden I see a cop, and I'm like, oh crap! So I don't think I slammed on my brakes. You didn't get like whiplash. Like,
No.
I tapped him,
Yeah.
and like went down to like 76 or something. So I was like, okay, we're
Because when
fine.
I noticed you hit the brakes, I looked over and it was actually it might have been like 74 or whatever. So,
Okay, yeah. So then I was good,
After
and then
I recovered from my concussion. No.
and then I got off on the exit, and then all of a sudden I see the cop pull out, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get pulled over. Oh my god! Like, what do I do? And I kind of just start to panic. Like, I was like,
continue.
crap.
I'll share my side of the story after. So
Yeah, I started to panic. So I'm like, I can't get another ticket. Like, my husband doesn't even know about my last ticket. I can't get another ticket as I'm in the car that he primarily drives right now. I don't want my insurance to go back up because I'm already paying way too high of a premium because I got a damn ticket like a year and a half ago. So I was panicking. I told Jim, I was like, my heart is literally in my ass right now.
Heart.
My heart. What do you think I said?
Okay. She's making her clear.
Okay, yes.
Clear.
My heart was in my butt. Like, my stomach dropped. I was sick. I was starting to sweat. And then, thank God, as I went through the light when I turned left, he went into the other lane to get back on the highway. Oh, my God. I was shaking. Like, my stomach hurt. Just all the things. And I was like, thank God. I didn't want to get home any later. I didn't want to have to explain to anybody. I didn't want to have to pay money for this damn ticket. All the things.
Yeah,
get points on my license. Oh, my God.
How would you have explained to your husband how you'd be like, let's just assume getting pulled over takes an hour on? Like, it's never quick.
That's true. I hit traffic coming out of Milwaukee.
Okay.
You just go straight to lying.
Yeah. What else am I supposed to say? Oh, I got a ticket? No, he'd be mad at me, and then it'd be the whole,
What if
I told you not to speed.
What if in this situation you didn't get pulled over for a ticket, but it ended up just being a warning? But would you tell him?
That's a different story. Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe. Probably not, but maybe. I would think of another lie. Which, you guys, I'm not a liar. I just want to preface that. I only just hide the truth when
she
it
only
comes
lies to her husband.
Like,
when
About
it
losing their
comes
wedding
to
ring.
confrontation with my husband, I lie or I just don't tell the full truth. Everything else in my life, I'm totally fine, like, telling the truth.
I love how she categorizes those as two
so-
separate things.
So
Like, I don't lie to you guys.
As we got it there, Molly is very honest on the air with us. With her husband, skirts the truth. It's fine.
But when you're married, when you're married or in a relationship, what?
It's skeet.
You're skating the truth.
No, I think you guys don't know what that means. Don't say that.
Okay.
Skeet.
Skirt.
Stop saying that word, Jim. Like, I legit don't know if you know what it means. Urban Dictionary it. Not on your work computer.
Can I ChatGPT it?
Not on your work computer. Don't do it. What was this? Oh, when you're married or in a relationship, though, like, you avoid telling them certain things. It's not lying. You just avoid telling things because you're like, it's not worth the fight. It's not worth getting
Right.
blamed for something
We
or
have-
told, I told you so.
We have somehow stumbled into couples therapy without the other half of Molly's couple.
Yeah.
right now.
It's unfortunate because I believe that some of my husband's friends listen to the show, so hopefully they don't tell him. But
They do?
yeah,
How does he not
I found that
realize
out.
more of what's going on?
What?
I don't know.
How much do his friends lie to him?
I don't know.
In that case,
I did get a little nervous because he did tell me that a teacher at the school that he worked at was like, "Oh, your wife is on Jim, Matt, and Molly. I listen to that every day." And then I was just waiting for him to tell me, like, "Oh yeah, they said that you talked about XYZ on the show," and I was like, "Oh crap, I hope not." But he didn't get there.
Crap.
So, anyways, as this is going on and Molly's telling me that her heart is going to fall to her ass, I am in my head walking through my options. I was like, if she gets pulled over, I don't want to be late to put Nola to bed. I won't be able to. I'll be late home.
Okay, now you make me feel bad that I was speeding.
What a supportive teammate you are, Jim.
Yeah, so then I was like, well, I mean, she made her bed. She's going to lay in it. So I was like, I don't have to lay here as well. Can I get out? So as she gets off the freeway, the interstate there, and Johnson Creek, makes the left to head Menards, and I'm like, well, if she goes a little bit farther before she gets pulled over, she'll probably just pull into the Menards parking lot. And I wonder if I could just get out.
No.
Not just immediately.
Not like roll out.
Yeah,
like tuck and roll?
Like Leo in One Battle After
Yeah.
Another, if you've seen that movie.
Yeah,
Just leave the scene.
But I'm not trying to get shot. So it would be like she
shot
parks.
that bull 2 days later.
The police officer does the classic, I'm going to shine the light in your car so you can't see anything.
The worst.
Thing. Yeah, and then I'm going to sit there and be a jerk and make you sweat it out. And then I'm going to
And
slowly...
it's like completely dark outside.
Oh, my God,
yeah.
Okay.
Then I'm going to walk up and I'm going to bang on the window hard with my knuckles just to, again, be aggressive and authoritative. And after all that happened, and you got your stuff and everything, I was going to ask, hey, I want to be home. Do I have to be here? I shouldn't be in this
I need to get home to my wife.
Right. I shouldn't be in this car. I need to get home to my wife.
He should have been like, if you call your wife right now to come pick you up, I'll allow it.
Why would she need to come pick me up? My big blue truck from Simmons Chevy in Mount Horeb was parked right there at Menards.
Because this is the situation where you're like the kid at the party who's afraid, and now you need your parents to come get you.
Yeah. So you don't think he would have let me go?
No.
I was like, hey, I don't need to be here.
Because what if he thought that you had, I don't know, different illegal things on you? Because then that's why you wanted to get out.
Give me a quick frisk before we get out of here.
Feet is tight.
Feel me up.
Feet is tight.
Is that even illegal anymore? I don't know what the rules are. You give me just a quick pat down and move on.
It is an interesting question. I don't know if I don't think he would have. I think only if he was being very nice. And by the way, you described his way approaching the car. I can't imagine he'd have that personality.
Yeah.
It's been
He
a
seemed
while
like a real
since
jerk.
I've been a long time since I've ran into a pleasant officer of the law. So 844-770-3776. That's Carl's talking text line. This is more.
They're pleasant if you cry.
Well, I haven't.
I've definitely cried. I didn't cry in my last one because I couldn't cry, which is weird because I was pregnant with twins. So why wouldn't I cry?
How you got to take it pregnant with twins is beyond me.
Well, I didn't look pregnant because I was only so July is the 7th month I was only 5.5 months pregnant. But with twins, yeah, but I didn't look pregnant for the most part.
Yep, that's what everyone said. Yep, didn't look pregnant.
Okay, rude. I know my face got fat at the end, but we don't need to talk about it. At that point in time, I didn't look pregnant.
Silent limited poll question, 844-770-3776. It's more just on the air poll question here. Do you get nervous when you're pulled over by the police?
Oh, who doesn't?
How do you not?
I agree. I just want to know if someone doesn't.
I think there's a better question that we can
I think the better question
Well, because
is...
I don't want to pull it. I want someone to call. I specifically want the one person who's like, yeah, I don't care if I get pulled over by the police.
Okay, we can ask for that, but I would also ask...
I don't want to post this as a poll question. I just want to ask it to our audience.
I would also ask, based off Molly's situation, is do you tell your significant other if you get pulled over by the police? Not do you get a ticket, but if you get pulled over.
Oh, do you tell
I think I'm
okay.
leaning towards no because my husband would just be like, I told you that's why you don't speed. I told you.
You don't
What
want the
kind of
tongue
example are
lashing?
you setting for our
Yep.
teenagers?
Yep.
Good God.
You get lectured.
I'm not setting an example because they're not in the car with me. Yeah, I'll get lectured. Why would I tell them if I'm going to get lectured? No, I'm good.
Jim, would you get lectured by your wife? Yeah.
I get lectured daily on something I did wrong. So yes.
You must do a lot of stuff wrong, huh?
Yes,
Jim,
you
of
must
course
be
he
having
does.
a conversation with my wife or with Molly. I do a lot of things wrong all the time. You also are the producer of the show. You know me. What do I do right? 844-770-3776. Yeah, I would imagine most people get stressed out. But
Yeah, everyone. I mean, you see the lights in your rearview mirror. Like, you're going to get nervous.
But okay, here's the question: do you get nervous because there's a financial penalty that could be coming, or is it just you're scared of law enforcement? Mine's both.
Mine's the financial penalty aspect. I'll say this: I got pulled over. What was it? Maybe 5 weeks ago when I was
What? How did you not tell us?
Because it happened on a Friday night. I was driving back home to the Fox Valley after I had been here producing Badgers volleyball. It was, I think, the second week. So it would have been back in maybe early September, this was. And I was driving home after getting done with the volleyball game, which finished up here around 9:30. So I didn't hit the road till 10. I'm like en route to get home at like 11:45. So, I'm going pretty fast on, I can't remember the name of the highway that takes you back to the Fox Valley, but
151, 41.
Which is like a state patrol highway that they monitor pretty well. I've usually been able to get away with it pretty decently. It's a 70-mile-per-hour highway. I usually go 77. This night I would honestly say I was going 82. So it was nothing crazy. But
depends what part of the 151 you're on, because it switches to 65.
Exactly.
And that's where I've been pulled over.
Yes, which I did not realize. I was a little blurry-eyed. I was a little tired. I was yawning a little bit, if I'm being honest. Probably a little too late to be driving. But as I was driving, I was on the phone with somebody, and then I just had to tell them, sorry, I got to go. I'm getting pulled over right now. As they were telling me about like the severe medical condition that they were just experienced. So I was like, okay, well, this is perfect timing for all of this. And this was also the night before, or the night of my sister-in-law going into labor. So I was trying to drive home as fast as I could to be with my family for the weekend. So
that's brutal. Did you use all that in your excuse? Did you get a ticket?
I did not get a ticket. He gave me a warning. I can't remember what his name was, but he was a pretty nice guy. He's probably my age, younger guy. He flashed the flashlight in the windshield, which I guess it's just procedure. They just have to make sure your eyes are dilated from as far away as possible. I don't know, because it feels like there's no scenario where you get pulled over late and they don't just flash the flashlight right in the car.
Not Dolly, but my dog Pryor, Flash. I forgot why the dog was with me, but I was coming back from somewhere and Flash was in the back seat and I got pulled over. And I think Flash could see that I was tense, and then the police officer's tense, and Flash growling, and then the police officer's like a jerk about it. He's like, "Do we need to muzzle it?" I'm like, "No, he just knows that I'm tense."
Yeah.
And you're not making it better. And so, because I don't know, I go back. I'm never rude, but at some point, it's like I'm just going to be transactional with this.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to be. I'm not going to put myself out there and then just get denied getting out of a ticket. So it's just
have you ever been in the situation where you do get yourself out of the ticket? Because in this scenario, I did. I was pretty nice. I was pretty mild-mannered. And I would say the other thing is that I actually couldn't find the insurance for my vehicle.
Okay. Oh, yep, I've had that happen before. I got a ticket for that.
So
a $5 ticket.
And so I couldn't find it.
Stupid.
And the guy still gave me off with just a warning.
I got a warning one time. I was legit going 90 and a 65. I'm pretty
oh my
so bad. But it was because I was during COVID and I was trying to buy COVID tests and you couldn't find them anywhere. So then I got on the highway to go to a different town, and then this is crazy. I've never seen this happen, but now I'm weary when I see cars parked on the side of the road. But the cop was parked on the shoulder of the road and on the side of the highway that I was on. And yeah, she ended up pulling me over, and I just broke down crying because I was so stressed out. I thought I had COVID, all the different things, and I couldn't find my insurance card. So she ended up giving me a $10 or $5 ticket or whatever for not being able to find my insurance card. But then she was like, "I'll let you off." I'm like, "Thank God." But yeah, I cried. I also cried when I got pulled over on the Beltline going 70 and a 55 in a construction zone.
It's not your
fault. That was fun.
You deserve
for that.
You deserve to be pulled over more, by the way. Just so we're clear, based off Molly.
You know what
she's
though? When
us,
you drive as much as me, you're kind of just I drive this drive every single day. The scenery does not change. I am going
Does it make it any less dangerous?
But I'm a good driver.
Jim,
I'm not a jerk driver. I don't just
She drives fast because I looked over a few times we're in the 80s.
Okay. And Jim literally will drive. I have to tell him where I'm like, Jim, the speed limit is 55 and he's going 45. What are we doing? We are wasting time. I got places to be. Even if I'm not that busy, I got places to be.
Who would you rather be with? Who would you rather ride with less? The slow driver or the overly fast driver?
I don't think I'm a slow driver. I just I
he
never,
doesn't set it on cruise
I
control.
know. That's
yeah.
And he goes,
yeah.
Oh, that would be the worst. That would be the worst.
My wife hates it too, but
drives me nuts.
Yeah.
That's literally why I got sick when we went up to Lambeau.
She never said that, but I knew that's exactly what it was.
Yes.
And my wife has definitely complained about that too, especially when she was pregnant. We're going places.
Oh, yeah. That's talk about a lecture.
I don't like cruise control. I want to be in control. But then
that's crazy. See, I'm sure like your new truck has like where it senses a car you're coming up too close and then it slows down automatically. Yeah. You turn that off. I guarantee it.
Yeah. Also the lane assist. I can't have that.
That's crazy.
Well, because the lane assist, if I don't turn a turn signal on, it jerks me back in the lane. I don't ever use my turn signal if I'm driving on the road.
He's a bad driver. I use my turn signal all the time. There's a reason your turn signal has the lane turn signal and then like the actual I'm turning turn signal. Bet you didn't know that existed, did you?
Wait,
what?
Say that again?
You know how like if you just tap, if you just
do a little tap, yeah,
do a little tap-a-roo on your, say you're going to go into the right lane. If you just give it a little tap,
then what does it do?
It does 3 blinks. It goes
what
to get you over into that lane. But if you're going to actually turn right at like a stop sign, you flip it all the way, and then it turns the whole way. Like it doesn't turn off until you turn. That is how new cars are. New-ish, because even my 2015 does it.
I feel like I noticed that, but I thought it was like a glitch.
Yeah,
like
same.
Like, yeah.
No,
I thought it was one of those things where like
I'm either switching lanes or I am switching. I am turning a corner.
I always assumed that.
Come on, you guys. You guys suck at driving. My God.
I'm a fine driver. Thank you very much. I don't say I'm good or bad, but I just never knew that was a feature of a car.
Yes, that is very much a feature. That is a simple feature.
I assume like Jim, like that was a glitch of like you don't push it all the way up, and then it just registers it.
It does
for a
3
moment.
exactly. It goes.
That makes sense. Okay.
Use it today when you go home. When you're just switching lanes on East Wash, go.
Wait, so I'm sorry. When you're on like the interstate.
Yes, I put my blinker on.
And you pass someone, you're gonna use your blinker.
What do you mean if I pass someone?
Like if like someone's like, let's say you're on.
If I'm in the right lane, and then I'm going to go around the person that's in front of me, I got to get into the left lane, so I'm going to click my thing, go, and then I'm in that lane, and then I click it back over. No, see, you're a jerk. You're a jerk on the road.
Why is that jerkish?
Because your turn signals indicate where you're going on the road for other people to be able to react to.
I'll turn it on if there's a car nearby, but most of the time I'm just.
No. Always have your blinker. Always have your blinker on.
No.
Yes.
I will use it when I'm turning.
No, always use it. You use it when you switch lanes. You use it when you turn. You use it at all the things.
Stop lecturing me.
That's what it means to be a good driver.
All right, tell us about Packers Flyaway.
Oh, yes, I will. Packers fans, the Jim, Matt, and Molly team are teaming up with Miller Lite to hook you up. Every Miller Lite purchase gets you an entry to win 2 tickets to the December 7th Packers game with us. That's right. The Jim, Matt, and Molly crew is giving you a VIP game day experience with exclusive access to the Tundra Trio pregame party. You and a guest could be living it up at Lambeau Miller Lite style. All you have to do is head to any of the following locations and get yourself some Miller Lite. Missouri Tavern, Tanner's, Village Green, and X Golf. The winner will be announced November 21st, so grab a Miller Lite today for your chance to win. We have a caller. What's his name?
Kyle from Sun Prairie calling in.
You were supposed to jump in there.
No, I thought you were leading it. That's why I said, can you tell her?
Okay, and all he said was caller.
Oh.
What am I
mean, there's not much else I can say,
Sorry.
but it is Kyle from Sun Prairie chiming in to confirm the advice that Molly gave to all the drivers out there. Kyle?
Hello, Kyle.
100, hello there. 100% correct. Just got a new car that has lane assist.
Mm-hmm.
I did the tap of the blinker. Never knew that was a thing, and it blinked 3 times.
Yep.
Molly was 100% correct.
Say it again, baby, for the people in back.
Kyle, can you do it for us?
100% correct.
Can you do it for us quickly, just so we can hear it?
All right. Well, we'll do our best.
That was
I did it.
Okay, we didn't hear it. I'm
That's
sorry,
all right,
Kyle.
though, but
Never
we
mind.
appreciate it, though. We don't even violate the rules of the road. They're just turning the turn signal. Thank you for calling in. Vaughn in Madison says Molly's correct. Always turn signal. And then I use
Make
the
that my
blinker
drop,
reflexively.
baby. Molly's correct. Molly's 100% right.
It's not
Make it
hard.
my drop. What did you say?
Got your attention there. I use the blinker reflexively. It's not hard for American Madison.
Exactly.
All right. This is Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light.
You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly.
Would you rather, in this terms of raw dogging food, which means you have no seasoning on it? Ryan, you want to answer this?
Yeah, I was going to say, I would probably say like a pork butt You don't need nothing on there. I have raw dog or pork butt any day of the week.
Would you? You're right. Molly's out. All right. Ryan, would you rather,
Oh, my God.
as we're using the terms raw dog, of go on a plane?
Presented by Coors Light on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Madison on YouTube.
When it's game day in Madison, you know what that means. Pizza Hut time. Unlimited large one-topping pizzas, just $7.99 each. Or your team at home can load them up with 3 toppings for $9.99. Perfect for kickoffs, watch parties, or that fourth quarter comeback from your living room. Fuel your crew, fill the table, and keep the good times rolling all game long with Pizza Hut. Order now for delivery or carryout at pizzahut.com or on the app. Pizza Hut. Feed good times.
Time out on the field. Let's bring in Gina Della from Pella. What's the winning game plan this month?
Wayne, a whole house of new windows for as low as $297 a month with 0% interest for up to 60 months.
Wow, that's a drive you can sustain for years. No penalties, no extra interest.
And unlike opponents, Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin actually stops the drafts.
Don't sit on the sidelines, folks. Make your move today at PellaWI.com.
Certain restrictions apply. It's 10/31/2025.
If you're looking for a special piece of jewelry for any occasion, Condon Jewelers is always there for you. Condon Jewelers has the best selection of jewelry you'll ever find and guaranteed to have the lowest prices in the Madison area. Free shipping is always available. Visit CondonJeweler.com or call 241-3406 and ask for Jim, the owner, who's at the store every day. Shop locally. Condon Jewelers, the jeweler on the east side, the jeweler on your side.
Hey, Matt Hamilton here to tell you about the delicious Odyssey Brands, a family-owned company crafting award-winning cheese right here in Wisconsin for over 4 generations. Made with locally sourced milk, Odyssey brings bold, Greek-style flavors straight to your table. From savory, crumbly feta to rich and creamy Greek yogurt, every bite is a taste of tradition and quality. You can find Odyssey products at most major retailers nationwide and online. Odyssey, crafted in Wisconsin, loved everywhere, dairy done right.
What's better than cheering for the Packers with an ice-cold beer in your hand? Cheering for the Packers with an ice-cold beer in your hand that you got for 10% off. And when you get Packers checking from Associated Bank, you get even more. Like 10% off food and 10% off drinks on game day. Like that ice-cold beer in your hand. Plus 15% off Pro Shop gear. Only with Packers checking. Associated Bank. Bank of the Packers. Learn more at associatedbank.com/Packers. Member FDIC.
Milwaukee, it's officially time for October baseball. The energy is electric, the city is buzzing, and there's no better way to celebrate than with Carbless. Carbless is the ready-to-drink cocktail that keeps fans cheering. No sugar, full of flavor, and always refreshingly delicious. Whether you're tailgating outside the stadium, celebrating downtown, or gathering with friends at home, Carbless is your go-to for every big hit, every clutch play, and every Brewers moment. So crack open a Carbless, raise it high, and toast to October baseball in Milwaukee, because nothing goes better with a big stage in baseball than finding your bliss. Visit drinkcarbless.com and see where Carbless is located nearest to you.
Don't be haunted by high prices this Halloween. Metro Ford of Madison has frightfully good deals waiting just for you. Right now, drive home the all-new 2025 Ford F-150 or F-150 STX, or escape the ordinary in a 2025 Ford Escape, both with just 2.9% APR for up to 66 months, only $16.41 per month for $1,000 finance. But hurry, these scary good offers vanish November 3rd. Visit MetroFordOfMadison.com today, where the deals are a treat, never a trick.
Join the Madison Money Guy, Christian Finfrock, for Retirement Income Strategies, Saturday and Sunday mornings at 7. Get the information you need as you plan for retirement. That's Retirement Income Strategies, Saturday and Sunday mornings at 7. Investment advisory services offered through Retirement Income Strategies, an SEC-registered investment advisor.
We ask and you answer. Tune in to Jim, Matt, and Molly every weekday 4 to 6. And follow at Jim, Matt, Molly on X to vote in daily poll questions. Presented by Siding Unlimited, your local window installation pros. You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light. Also brought to you by J&K Security Solutions, securing homes and businesses in the Madison area since 1987.
Jim, Matt, and Molly continues. Live from the Everlight Solar Studio. She's Molly Brown. I'm Jim Rutledge. We got Evan Cohen coming up next segment here. Primetime War Shine Behind the Glass. Molly and I shared how our evening went last night as we were almost pulled over, but we were not pulled over by the police. And Ryan, I wanted to know, we got a little time here before Evan, what was your evening like?
My evening?
Yeah, back at the lair.
The dungeon.
Jeez. It was all right. I got out here a little bit late because we were attending to some stuff with the Bucks broadcast here on 100.5 ESPN.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, I was able to get home in time to have some dinner with someone.
And,
Yeah, someone who's waiting for me.
La la. Do you want to talk about them?
Yeah, I talk about her. Yeah.
Ooh, her.
Okay.
Yeah. Talk about her all the time.
Oh.
It's always nice to have Mom around. What can I say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Mom's staying at the place this week, guys.
how long is Mom at your place?
She was there, got there yesterday, got there probably a couple hours before I got home, and then she'll be staying there tonight as well, leaving tomorrow morning around 8 a.m.
So your mom entered your place without you there?
Correct. There was a lot of prep that went into
I was going to say, how
leaving
much
the
did you
house
clean?
yesterday.
Clean your home?
Quite a bit. Apartment. I spent quite
It's
a
your
bit of time.
home, but okay.
Yeah, home. But I whenever somebody says home, I don't think of an apartment as like, oh, my home. Like, I don't know. It's my place. I cleaned my place.
There
I'll
you
say
go.
that.
I like
Okay.
that. Yep.
Yeah. But yeah.
Did you have to hide anything from your mom?
There was no hiding things. No. No, the knife rack was clean though. I'll say that. Spotless.
Did you unmix your colors, or you like to keep all your food stored by color? Was that undone?
Oh
or
yeah,
is
no,
she
I
just
didn't.
I was like,
used to
what are
that?
you talking
No,
about?
she did that for me when she got there. Actually,
Okay.
yeah,
That's
she
perfect,
knows how I like things sorted. Yeah, it's perfect.
So does she make dinner for you?
No, she picked up Buck and Honey's actually.
Oh, even better. No
It was-
offense.
it was-
I'm sure your mom's a great cook, but
She said herself, like, I don't want to have to make anything or even put any effort into this, so I'm just Buck and Honey's is around the corner from my place. So yeah,
Did you eat asparagus?
no asparagus.
Okay.
so will you have Buck and Honey's every night, or
We were planning on Buck and Honey's tonight as well.
There's so much stuff on the menu. You
There is.
totally could.
It's great.
You could have something
My
different every
mom
night.
my mom absolutely loves the firecracker shrimp pizza they have, so she insisted that we had it last night. And then they also have like roasted Brussels sprouts that
Okay.
I'm a big fan of.
they're very good. Yep.
Yep. So I got those last night as well. So that's what we shared.
I'm assuming no almonds in the Brussels sprouts. Isn't that a
She
thing?
is his mother. I think she's aware. And,
She'd be aware,
and
yes.
concerned about his peanut allergy.
Yeah.
Or is that nut allergy?
Never know.
She is by far the most concerned. She's more concerned about it than I am. I promise.
That's fair.
So do you have like a dining room table, or how do you?
No.
Ryan has lawn chairs in his living room, don't you?
Well, I moved it in there during the Brewers game because I was trying to bring good vibes. No, I don't have lawn chairs in my living room permanently. Those sit out on the balcony.
Why to bring good vibes? What does that mean?
Because I was watching the watch along with Ben Brust and Alex Strofe, and they were watching in Ben's basement, and he had brought out lawn chairs because like changing up the vibes. It was during Game 3, or not Game 3. No, this was just Game 1 actually, when the Brewers just could not get a hit to save their lives when Blake Snell had the immaculate 8 innings against them. It was during that point where we were very desperate as Brewers fans to try and make anything work. So, and obviously it didn't, not at all. But I did bring a lawn chair in there at some point. But no, we both sat like in my living room and watched the Bucks game and ate pizza. So, Buck and
Sounds
Honey's
kinda
pizza,
nice.
though. It was Buck and Honey's pizza, so it was very nice.
Where does your mom sleep? Where do you sleep?
In her bedroom at home. She
No, when she's at your house. Your place.
My couch has a pull-out, so she slept on that. So
Yeah, I'm sorry. She didn't take your bed?
she never once asked, nor did I offer.
Why didn't you offer?
Because would you want to sleep in another person's bed or your child's bed, Jim?
It's my child. They came from me, so yeah.
Yeah, but
whatever.
still, okay, but say that if you knew they weren't the cleanliest of people, right? Like, I mean, I'm not saying.
Yeah, but
I'm
you should
dirty.
clean your
Yeah,
sheets
clean-
before
I
your
do clean my
mom.
sheets
Like-
once every 2 weeks.
Okay, so you could have just washed them and given your mom fresh sheets?
Okay, well, I did. I went through the effort of cleaning everything else. Do I have to clean my sheets too now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Especially when you are
Now,
a
a couple-
20-something-year-old boy.
Well, I do clean my sheets regularly. Just I'm not going to do it just because mom's here.
Man.
Yeah, thank you. Please.
I didn't even pick that up. You just seem so young to me compared to me.
I'm 1 year younger than you.
You're 27?
26. Oh, you're 28. Okay.
I'm 28.
Never mind. You're spiritually, 45.
Yeah, you're telling me.
How old am I spiritually?
60.
No, Jim.
I'm a man. I'm 40.
Jim's mad at me.
47. Spiritually 47.
Okay. All
He's
right.
being nice to you to not make you feel bad. He said,
true.
I'm 45.
Yeah.
I'm 28. What the hell's wrong with you? Do you know many 45-year-olds have 1-year-olds?
I don't know many 28-year-olds who have 5 kids.
That's fair.
Okay, that's fair, but like kind of rude.
You say it yourself. I'm just corroborating.
Yeah, but
the
it's
story.
okay if I say it, not if you say it.
Okay, well.
So wait, is your pull-out couch? Is it like wiry? You know, there's like little pokey things.
It's
like,
a pretty nice pull-out couch, and there's also
Okay.
like a mattress pad that you can put on it too. It's pretty comfortable actually. Like
But not comfortable enough for you to sleep on.
Not as comfortable as my bed. No.
Now I will give you this.
My mom also would not want to sleep in my bed because it's like a raised bed where I like store stuff underneath it. It's a good, I would say maybe 4 feet off the ground. So for her, it's just like too tough to get in and out. So she just doesn't want to go through the effort.
That's fair when you're older.
Yeah.
You have to come lift her up.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay, we're not putting ourselves in this situation, guys.
Especially if you just like go to the bathroom in the middle of the night, because that's what happens after you have kids when you're just like you can't hold it anymore.
Yeah, now this is just becoming like a real like fever dream of what it's going to be like for me in 20 years, and I'm not liking it.
You don't need to tell Ryan he made his mom incontinent. It's like, it's fine.
Evan Cohen is supposed to
All
be
she has to do
joining
is
us.
go to Carbon World Health. And if you want to go to Carbon World Health, you can go get your hydrofacial done, just like I'm doing tomorrow, which I am so excited for because it makes your skin just absolutely glow. And their brand new state-of-the-art location in the Prairie Lake Shopping Center is phenomenal. They help with different issues that you may or may not
Including
have.
the one I referenced.
Yep. And they have everything that you can imagine at their med spa. Laser treatments, injectables, body contouring, vitamin drips, and so much more. Head over to carbonworldhealth.com to learn more and get started on your health and wellness journey. This is Jim at Molly.
You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly.
The Badgers are like me trying to help my third grader do math. They understand that they need to get good players. They just can't do
They don't know how to get there.
They don't know how to get there anymore. The rules have changed. The math has changed.
Yeah.
And the Badgers can't figure it out. They can't keep up.
It's a great analogy. Good job.
Presented by Coors Light on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Madison on YouTube.
At J&K Security Solutions, protecting your home or business is more than just the priority. It's what we do. I'm President Jeffrey Beckman. Since 1987, J&K Security Solutions has been committed to providing Madison and Southern Wisconsin with dependable security solutions. Whether it's security, fire, or the latest automation solutions, go to jksecurity.com to see how J&K can help keep your home or business secure. Get protected now at jksecurity.com.
James Imaging Systems, the best document imaging technology, the best local service, and perhaps best of all, the very best people. People you can count on, people you can trust. That's all important to Amanda Burrian, office manager with Covenant Lutheran Church.
Absolutely. I think that having their reliability, I think just having them as a teammate and a partner.
James Imaging Systems, partnering with local businesses and organizations to help them be more productive and more efficient.
You don't have to worry about the printing, the ink. You don't have to worry about the copier. They take care of all of it.
Saving the church money?
It's definitely a savings.
One last question, Amanda. Would you recommend James to others?
I would definitely recommend James Imaging.
James Imaging Systems, AI-driven workflow automation, security enhancements, digital transformation. Call 608-221-3457. James Imaging Systems, your local business technology partner.
Coors Light presents To Chill or Not to Chill. When your friend skips your favorite song on the playlist. End of friendship. Or choose chill because that song lives rent-free in your head anyway. And you planned ahead by bringing Coors Light to the party. And the sound of that ice-cold can cracking open was music to your ears already. Coors Light. Choose chill. Celebrate responsibly. 2024 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
I wasn't sure if college was right for me. I worried that it would be too stressful or rigid, but I'm so glad I didn't let that stop me. At Madison College, the atmosphere is relaxed, and the instructors are friendly and collaborative. It's such a cohesive environment. My advice to others, take a deep breath and go for it. There's more to your story at Madison College.
Visit madisoncollege.edu to get started.
UW Credit Union presents the Prep Mania Student Athlete of the Week, supporting local student athletes as they grow on the field, in the classroom, and in the community. UW Credit Union is here for every U. Learn more at uwcu.org. Here's Dennis Semra with the UW Credit Union Student Athlete of the Week.
Our ESPN Madison UW Credit Union Student Athlete of the Week, Tia Capps from Madison LaFollette High School, but you're a STEM student as well at
Madison College.
Is that a special program started this year, or how long you been there?
So you apply as a sophomore, and there's like a little application process, and if you get in, then you do it your junior and senior year.
Scott Swanson, athletic director, said that if it wasn't for you, LaFollette wouldn't have a golf program. You've kind of been the driving force of the glue. When you hear that, what does that mean to you?
It's just been fun. My freshman year was just me and Caitlin, and that was it. So then I was like, I need friends. So I made friends my freshman year. Is like, hey, join the golf team now. And so we got more people.
Evan Cohen on Jim, Matt, and Molly is brought to you by Shackelford Heating and Cooling. Whether you need HVAC installs, maintenance, upgrades, or repairs, Shackelford is ready to serve you today. Inquire at shackelfordheating.com.
There's a lot to address with you guys. I always appreciate you guys having me on every other week. I also have learned clearly none of you ever listen to our show.
From Madison to the Big Apple.
You can have an elite defender, quarterback tackler.
Matt, do you think that Josh Jacobs will be the best ball runner in the league this year?
It's time for Evan Cohen on Jim, Matt, and Molly.
He doesn't need a pat on the back. He's not you.
Well,
who's a good co-host?
Evan Cohen, who co-hosts Unsportsmanlike right here on ESPN Radio.
Brought to you by Shackelford Heating and Cooling. Whether you need HVAC installs, maintenance, upgrades, or repairs, Shackelford is ready to serve you today.
Right through the
She's Molly Brown. I am Jim Rutledge. Primetime Laura Shine behind the glass. This is Jim, Matt, and Molly. We are presented by Coors Light. You can see us on the ESPN Madison YouTube stream. Stream us on the ESPN Wisconsin app. And we are thrilled to be joined by Evan Cohen from Unsportsmanlike. And Evan, how are you doing after what had to be a wild morning with all that really intense and out-of-the-ordinary breaking news coming through with the NBA? What was that like for you guys on the show and just overall?
Yeah, Jim, I love those moments of breaking news. Obviously, you hope it's for, positive reasons. You don't want it for people getting arrested or potentially people losing money or, obviously, God forbid, real life death kind of circumstances. But yeah, it was chaotic this morning because we were on the air live as Shams Charania, the ESPN NBA insider, was tweeting that you had multiple people arrested around the NBA, and when Terry Rozier, now of the Miami Heat, then of the Charlotte Hornets, which is important to note that this alleged stuff happened when he was with the Hornets, when Shams tweeted that he got arrested because of the alleged gambling, we didn't actually go with that immediately, and the reason we didn't is because that's been out there already. That's not new news. They just updated the story that he got arrested. But when you had an active NBA head coach that is also a Hall of Fame player get arrested for the allegations around gambling, yeah, at that point, all hell broke loose. And while the subject matter is not enjoyable, I always find those moments as a broadcaster to be enjoyable because, you're really put to the test of making sure you get everything right and not slipping up and making sure you don't accuse anyone of anything. And that's obviously the moment that we were in, or convict anyone of anything. And that's the moments that we were in this morning, live on the air on ESPN Madison.
Yeah, it was crazy. I was watching some of the clips of you guys just talking about it. I guess to me, why do you think it's happening? And they're actually taking actions right when the NBA season tips off. That's just weird.
Is it weird or is it on purpose?
I don't know. What do you think?
It
feels intentional.
Right. So I'll ask you the question: do you think that they closed the door on this investigation within the last 48 hours, or do you think they wanted it to make sure that those who are thinking about doing this or are currently doing this allegedly or were thinking about doing this are now it's front and center because arresting an active player while in a team hotel, arresting an active coach, I don't know, Molly, if this gets the same publicity in July when the season's not going on versus when I want to give people the benefit of the doubt, and I don't want to go to the place that probably Jim is thinking, and probably I agree. But the point is, I want to go to the place of let's scare people off from doing bad things. And this kind of, like in life in general, like in this kind of moment right now, allows people to be maybe scared off of like, oh my God, if they're getting Chauncey Billups as a Hall of Fame coach and a Hall of Fame player and a coach, they could get me if I'm so-and-so, right? Like I think, let's hope that's the reason why, right? Scare people off from doing bad things.
What do you think the ripple effect of this is going to be? Like, do you think that there could be more people that get, I don't know, the consequences of doing different things? Like, is that going to happen, do you think? I know you can't tell the future, but...
I have no idea. I know that this investigation, to my knowledge, these are the arrests that they are comfortable making right now for this specific investigation. I look at this as not what the people did as good, not the bad PR as good, but I look at the idea of now that gambling and legalized sports gambling, and let's be honest, I am an endorser of ESPN Bet, right? So I am not tied to that, but I am happily an endorser of ESPN Bet. And I would be proud to say that if this would have happened on ESPN Bet, the irregularities, they would have noticed it. That's the point of this. You want to legalize this in order to outlaw the bad stuff. And so, when they saw the allegations around all of the betting coming in 2023 around a player that 99% of Madison probably had never heard of until today, and Terry Rozier, right, that all of a sudden, why are there hundreds of thousands of dollars allegedly coming in on under bets for Terry Rozier? That doesn't seem right. Like, for example, if let's say yesterday, before the first game of the season, a bunch of bets came in on the Bucks over or Giannis MVP. There's no irregularity with that. That's not weird in any way, shape, or form, right?
Right.
But let's say, I don't want to even name names on the negative side. Let's say, go through the box score last night. We know who didn't play that much. And let's say all of a sudden, all kinds of bets came in around those people.
Right.
Well, the gambling world is so sophisticated now, and there's such great security, that that's flagged and the leagues are notified immediately. In a weird way, while the actions are allegedly wrong, the fact that they got caught is everything that's right in this.
Yeah, I think
if this is true, I want to make sure I'm not convicting anybody, obviously.
Yeah, and I believe you guys were talking about this morning, and Adam Silver was kind of talking about how because of and just the way you hinted at, because of the legalized gambling, it makes it easier to find these folks, it makes it more transparent, and it's a little bit like the stock market, where now you can, sniff out insider trading or someone who's giving information, I believe, saying that you can see where someone places a bet and if things are being done inside a stadium or that sort of stuff, like you can really nail down to a T where that could go. So do you think other sports might have issues coming from the FBI for, this sort of thing if they're trying to sniff it out in sports?
No idea. Like, that's the thing, Jim, where like, how the heck can I speculate on that? So let me kind of redirect my answer to that, right? So I don't know, you don't know, Molly doesn't know, but what we do know is that it seems like every other sport likely has their heads of security working with ESPN Bet and all of the other gambling institutions that are legalized to say, here's my number, here's my information, any ounce of irregularity, I want to know immediately, and let's look into it, right? Like, if all of a sudden Jim Rutledge is a player in a sport, let's just say basketball, Jim Rutledge is a basketball player, okay? And Jim Rutledge averages 40 points a game. And then all of a sudden, insane numbers come in on, like, under 8 points. Oh, what?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's extreme, right?
Yep.
But that's the point. They won't be like, well, that's weird. People have weird bets on Rutledge tonight. What they're going to say is something is not right about this. Let's call the head of security with the NBA because we need to look into this. That number of the over-under wouldn't be 8, but you get what I'm saying. I'm totally making this up. That level of irregularity, it's a hard word for me to say, is so now connected to everyone in the security offices of these teams that I truly believe that they look at this, all sports, is like, hey, we're ready for things like this, so don't do it.
Totally. Yeah. Evan, I want to transition to football and the Green Bay Packers as they take on the Pittsburgh Steelers this weekend.
Molly, one very quick thing. I'm sorry to interrupt. I want
ahead.
to just point out one other thing. I don't want to rule out the option here, the possibility of addiction. That is a disease.
Yep.
Right? That is a sickness. That is an illness. I am not a doctor. I'm not here to diagnose this. But someone that voluntarily uses something to fill a hole that puts themselves in danger, there is a potential that a doctor would diagnose them with a level of addiction, which is a sickness that they cannot control without treatment. Because people have gone to the place of, oh my God, if I had millions, I wouldn't be betting. No, that would be why you would have the red flag of maybe something's wrong with the person and they need help. Because like any other addiction, you have it and you want more of it. And that's the sickness, that's the illness, that is a disease. Nobody signs up for that, but that's why doctors and treatment centers and healthcare providers help with that. So I don't want to be insensitive to the possibility that those involved with this may have an actual problem, that I'm not going to make fun of these people, but I'm going to say mistakes obviously or allegedly were made here. Sorry, go ahead, football.
No, don't apologize. I think that's a good thing to clarify, so I appreciate you saying that. But transitioning to the Green Bay Packers as they take on the Pittsburgh Steelers this weekend, how important do you think this game is to Aaron Rodgers?
You know what's weird? For the first time in a long time, I kind of believe him. Like on like what he's saying, I don't know. I think I think the Jets situation was so bad for him that the Packers situation almost retroactively feels a little better at the end for him. I don't mean the entirety of it. Obviously, first ballot Hall of Famer, 4 MVPs, Super Bowl, the whole deal. Like, the guy's unbelievable at that, right? But I feel like when people are like, oh, revenge game for Rodgers, I don't know about that. I'm getting the sense, you guys know better than I do, I'm getting a sense this like kind of feels like a love fest this week. Am I wrong on that?
I don't know. I don't know if it's a love fest. I did like there was a clip of him talking about like his time in Green Bay and living in Swamico and going to the local grocery store and all the things that he kind of like cherished and how he grew up in Wisconsin. Like I believe it. But I think hindsight is 20/20, especially when he goes through a terrible experience with the New York Jets, like you said.
Yeah, and it's not in Green Bay, so let's factor that in.
Yep. I wish it was.
Goody, yeah, for sure. Goody, we know he doesn't like, but is he really going to say Goody was wrong considering his last 3 years? You know, like,
right.
How can he, listen, any one of us, and we've all probably been there, where someone says, I don't want you anymore, whether it's work or life or whatever, we're always going to have the defense mechanism of they were wrong not to think that. But, like, didn't they upgrade a quarterback the last 3 years?
Yeah, absolutely.
Even if Jordan Love is not where he should be yet, they kind of upgraded over what Rodgers was.
He's young.
And, I didn't realize it. Yeah, and I didn't realize this. Dan Orlovsky was on with us today, ESPN NFL analyst. And they did something on NFL Live yesterday, which I asked him about, and I had no idea. Rodgers has been really good throwing to DK Metcalf. He has not been really good throwing to anyone else. Did you guys know that? Because I did not. I just was like, oh, he's been good this year. And they were pointing out, like, he's really good with DK. He's not really good with everyone.
That's not shocking because I remember towards the end here.
Same thing with Devontae.
With Devontae Adams. Very high success rate with Devontae. And in the end, Packer fans, rightfully so, were thinking he's too dependent on Devontae and it became too predictable. So I could see Aaron finding the favorite and just continuing to go to that well.
Yeah, I mean, and so, but I guess in general, my overall thought is, does he love the Packers 100%? No, of course not. Not all of them. Is it a little bit more tame than it was upon exiting because of how mad he was at them and they were at him? Yeah, because the Jets, like, absence makes the heart grow fonder. I think he actually said that, if I'm not mistaken. or Brooke Pryor, the Steelers reporter, said that he said that for us at ESPN. But I think in general, like, he realizes what I had was great. Maybe I screwed it up a little bit. What I went to it with the Jets was a disaster. And what did I look for after that? I looked for the thing that resembled the Packers the most, which is the Steelers, right? And, like, it's kind of like, this is the weirdest comparison ever. Didn't Reggie Bush for a while date someone that after Kim Kardashian that looked exactly like Kim Kardashian?
Literally like her twin, her
right
clone.
in Molly's wheel.
Right. Right. So
Kanye did the same thing for what it's worth.
Yeah, him I don't really acknowledge. I try not to. That's not somebody that I want to think about.
Fair.
Yeah. But Reggie Bush, like when he did that, and everybody says Reggie Bush is a good guy, so I'm not like hating on him. But it's like, hey, like, I kind of miss you, so I try to find you again. And that's how I look at Rodgers with the Steelers. It's like, I kind of miss the Packers, so let me try to find you again because I kind of like you better than the way I had it. Like, I kind of like being part of a team than running the team. And I thought I wanted to run the team until I actually ran the team, and then I ran the team into the ground.
So, Rodgers actually met with the local Green Bay media today on a Zoom call, and actually, just to support your point, he said, they asked this week, is it a revenge game or whatever? What do I got to be avenging here? They made me a ton of money. I grew up there, spent some of the best years of my life there. I've got nothing but love for the organization. But I think he wants to kick the Packers' ass.
I know, but Jim, let's be fair.
Mm-hmm.
The quote that Molly just read, you and I, let's be honest, would like to pounce on anything he says.
Yeah.
He's had a good week for him in terms of the quotes, right? Like, I don't know that there's anything for you and I, unless we're faking it, to really pounce on him.
See, and that's I think he's just being smart. He's got the,
then good for him.
Yes, absolutely. But I do believe this is very much, he's made his entire career, rightfully so, on being the guy with a massive chip on his shoulder, the Michael Jordan, I'm going to find an angle to be mad about anything sort of thing. But I think he's being incredibly smart this time around. You know, we all try to get smarter in our old age. And I think Aaron will very much be very happy. And honestly, I think if they win, Aaron might have a slightly more arrogant tone. He's not going to be like dunking or calling people out by name. But I think he'll have that kind of, that stank he puts on his voice when he feels a little bit inferior or superior to what's going on.
That's really interesting. That's really interesting. See, in order for him to continue what you deem to be a smart week, or what we both deem to be a smart week, in some ways, doesn't he need to do the, like, let's say the Steelers win. I'm not trying to do this to Packers fans. I picked the Packers for the ESPN Wisconsin picks, but you'll see the score I picked. Very creative by me. Just saying, no big deal. Check out the social media over the weekend on that at ESPN Madison. So, let's say the Steelers win. Isn't the move, Molly and Jim, to just go with well, that was not easy. Boy, that team is good. God, would I hope to see them in February for both of us. Isn't that the move?
That's the move, but do you think he can resist?
I don't know, because this week has been quiet. I literally had to say to our producers, not that they didn't know, I'm like, hey, maybe we should be talking about the Rodgers Bowl? Like, maybe that's a thing here? And they're like, yeah, of course, but like, it's kind of, there's been no juice around it, which is crazy.
I mean, to your point, and this is a way to transition, is that we've talked a lot of Badgers here because there just hasn't been as much juice as we thought. If this was happening at Lambeau Field, I think we'd be 24/7 and be totally different. But Badger football,
and if the Jets weren't in between, if it was just Packers to Steelers,
yes. Evan, it's always awkward to play back you or to whomever the guest is, but for the audience's sake here, I want to play this clip from Wildy and Talis when you join them, and then I have a question for you.
Number one thing we need to do in sports right now is make sure we have people that are so connected to the community that they live in this case Madison, to the alumni base, to the ex-players, all sportsmen and women, to make sure that we're funding for ourselves, in essence. I think other universities seem to realize you can't actually let your game do the talking. You have to talk in order for your game to do the talking. And how I read it is now we realize we're in sales. For example, I was at an event.
Weird. Good point there. All right, so
It's bad producing, I'll be honest.
I was waiting with bated breath. So, Evan, off of that, and I've said that the Badgers with Chris McIntosh and Luke Fickell have a brand equity problem, or as Ryan pointed out, probably a negative equity problem. Nobody's going to believe in what they're trying to tell them. But off of your question, after your statement, we asked the question: does Luke Fickell still feel like an outsider in the state of Wisconsin? And there was 93% of people said yes. So I think that speaks a lot to where this program is, where Luke Fickell in year 3 still feels like an outsider in the state. And I think that goes to what you were talking about.
Jim, this may be a dangerous caller topic, or it may be perfect. I don't know. Like, if you were to open up the phone lines and literally say, have you ever met Luke Fickell? If so, where, when, how, why?
Yeah.
And just, like, literally let people call in. I don't know if that means everybody's going to tell the truth. Somebody could play a prank on you, whatever it is. Like, but how many, do you think people have met him?
So that's a great question. And on the Jumper on our Badger dedicated show that airs on Thursdays, 12:30 on ESPN Wisconsin's YouTube channels, Riley Yelk talked about, he's our producer for that, and he lives in the Madison area, and he's a little bit younger, and he said that Luke is most noted for being around Madison Edgewood High School because that's where his sons go, and that's about it. So I would say that small circle.
I can't blame him on that.
No, I agree. So, but to your point, that's the only person I've ever heard say anything. It's like that's where Luke is around his family, which would make sense. That's where he is. He was at senior night a couple weeks ago, so I'm not blaming him for it. But I would say if you're in that circle, you probably do know him because he seems like a very present dad at the school and around. But otherwise, I don't think he is someone that's been noticed in the community.
Like, if you were to do the same question for Coach Greg Gard, how many people would say they've met him?
I go to the Froyo place in Oregon, Wisconsin. They got a picture up there of him holding frozen yogurt. So, yeah, everyone, lots of people, 50%.
And I know he's been there a lot longer, but...
Yeah. But you could go back to, Barry Alvarez, Bo Ryan. You could go even Paul Christ, who was not the most social person. People knew him. And Brett, opposite. He was very social. So, yes.
Yeah, Brett maybe too much.
Yes. But no, it's a great point. And some of that was what Barry established of hey, we need to do these gridiron clubs and we need to do this fundraising and we need to do these meat raffles and all this stuff.
Does that happen? Jim, does that happen? I don't know.
No,
does that happen?
No.
What about McIntosh?
He doesn't do
Is
any of
that? Do people in the community know Chris McIntosh?
That's a great point. I will say this, which I don't think I'm speaking out of turn. I'll just talk to people who would be available to invest in the program and who have been around both Barry and Mac. And they said that if Barry was in charge right now, the Badger football program would be doing fantastic with NIL. That Mac is very strategic and cerebral, but he's not someone that can just motivate people to give money and doesn't think in that way and just doesn't have that same dynamic, own-the-room personality that Barry had. So it's not that Mac isn't a capable AD, but in this day and age, Barry would be perfect for the Badgers in the NIL era.
That version of Barry, or you're saying this version?
No,
of
that
Barry?
the younger Barry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was going to say, he doesn't want to do that at this point in his life, obviously. Yeah, it's a weird thing. I don't want to say it is the same in any way, shape, or form. But I will say that, Molly, you're to your credit, you were a faster riser than Jim and I, because Jim and I took a lot longer to get to the places we're at than you did. But when we first got into it, and we still operate it to this day today, we were told, you guys think you're so good that, your show can just do the talking? You don't have to meet anybody? And at 23 years old, I remember saying, yeah, that's what I hope to do. And I got laughed at because they basically say to me, yeah, good luck with that one. Good luck just being on the air and not meeting people in and around the community to try to build the army of ambassadors by way of word of mouth in addition to the show. And I'm no, I plan to do a good show, and that's how people are going to listen. And it was one of the dumbest thoughts I've ever had in my life. And so it took every ounce of me to go against what is natural to me. I work in radio in many ways because I don't want to be in front of people. I get to hide behind a microphone in a little booth, in essence, in a studio. And I had, in order to make it, I had to understand, today, what I'm on now, 5 to 9 on ESPN Madison, Well, the important hours were also 9:01 to 4:59. Like, I got to be out and about. You don't get in 2025 to be a football coach just working on Saturdays or during the week in practice. Like, that's not, you don't get to just watch tape. That's not how it works. Mm-hmm. And if you're not good at that, if you're not good at being one of the people, you better find someone next to you who's elite at that. And before I got to ESPN, when I was at SiriusXM, and Jim knows the person I'm talking about, not personally, but knows of the person, I had the single best person I've ever worked with in terms of being a man or a woman of the people. And I'm like, oh my God, this person is so unbelievable at interacting with fans and having the relationship that our show is doing it. I'm not good at it, but he's so good at it that we're doing it. And maybe Coach Fickle and Chris McIntosh have that person that is Mark Tauscher in essence, that everyone knows and everybody's around and everyone loves and everyone wants to be a part of doing all of this. And I don't know that. But if they don't, and it's just the two of them, and Jim is telling me that's not really who they are, well, then you're missing a huge piece of this in college sports today.
100% agree.
I have a very good friend who's actually a very good friend with Luke Fickle, and he's an AD. He is so unbelievable at the sales part of it that he then is able to do the AD part of it with comfort because he's just raising money left and right. And Jim probably knows who I'm talking about because he used to work at the school that Jim went to. But this guy is unbelievable at this, right? So he'll raise money left and right. And you know what that allows him to do? To, like, build the sports because he's in the community. He's at every event. And that's college sports in 2025 has to be that.
Well, hopefully you're telling them how great Madison is if something shook out here. Evan, thanks so much for hopping on with us.
Thank you both. I appreciate it.
That was Evan Cohen. You can listen to him on Unsportsmanlike every weekday morning here on ESPN Madison. I'm going to give away a case of High Life right now. What call am I doing?
It's Aaron Rodgers week, Jim. We got to go caller number 8 for his jersey's number with the Pittsburgh Steelers.
All right, caller number 8, 844-770-3776. Caller number 8, 844-770-3776. You'll win a case of High Life, 844-770-3776. It's Jim, Matt, and Molly.
You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Madison on YouTube. Rah. Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin present your Badger Minute. Here's Pablo Iglesias.
This Badger Minute brought to you by Starion Bank with 3 Madison area locations in Middleton, Sun Prairie, and Monona. Starion Bank is here investing in your community. Start your experience at starionbank.com. Member FDIC. Barry Alvarez knowing all too well how to build from the ground up. Coach reminding Wisconsin's current staff why it's beyond important to get out and meet more than just the recruits. From the latest Barry Alvarez show.
Once we had interest, you had an avenue to get to a lot of people and tell your story with a lot of fans so they know you personally. You just can't sit back and say, we need this, we need that, we need that. Get out in the state and let the people meet you and sell the program. Know who you are. They will embrace you.
Get a whole house of new Pella windows for as low as $297 a month with 0% interest for up to 60 months.
Wow. Don't sit on the sidelines, folks. Visit PellaWI.com today.
The High Life Dive Bar giveaway is brought to you by Miller High Life. Celebrate local dives with the champagne of beers. Miller High Life.
Home is where the heart is, and at the heart of every home is a warm furnace. Let Shackelford Heating and Cooling ensure your residence receives the best Dane County has to offer. HVAC repair since 1986, their experienced contractors are Carrier certified, specializing in replacements and service for residential customers. Plus, they offer affordable financing and energy-saving solutions. Schedule your install or maintenance evaluation today at shackelfordheating.com. Shackelford Heating and Cooling. Quality work guaranteed.
From color-changing alexandrite to shimmering zircon and everything in between at Chalmers Jewelers, you'll find high-quality, affordable, one-of-a-kind pieces. We source straight from the gem cutters, and we manufacture in-house from start to finish. As the manufacturer, we believe in truth in pricing. Never pay more for quality and stunning, beautiful jewelry. She's one of a kind, and so should her jewelry be. While others may send your jewelry dreams to someone else to make, with us, your dreams become reality with the help of our custom jewelers, with you involved the whole way. With a staff that has over 200 years of combined experience, why buy from a place that marks up jewelry made by the thousands? When you can buy direct from Chalmers for that one-of-a-kind piece that is better quality, often for less.
Chalmers Jewelers in Middleton
And Madison.
Shop the Pig.
The new Piggly Wiggly Pig Points program is here, and earning rewards just got easier. Now you'll earn 10 Pig Points for every $1 you spend, and redeem those points on your favorite products right in the store. It's simple, it's rewarding, and it's all right here at your neighborhood Piggly Wiggly. So shop more, earn more, and save more only at Piggly Wiggly. Sign up today at shopthepig.com.
Piggly Wiggly. Shop the Pig.
Life's better with Drive My Way from American Family Insurance, because we know it's more than just a car. It's your escape pod, your adventure mobile, your memory maker. And we help protect the dreams that drive you. Personalize what you pay for auto insurance and you could save between 5 and 20%. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. Unsafe driving behaviors may increase your rate. Visit amfam.com to learn more. American Family Mutual Insurance Company SI and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Every team needs captains and playmakers. And Madison and Dane County Pizza Hut locations are looking for both. They're hiring managers to lead the crew and drivers to deliver big wins and pizzas. Find part-time or full-time roles with flexible hours, plus full benefits for those who work 30 or more hours per week. Whether it's running the huddle or making plays on the road, there's a spot at Pizza Hut for you. Apply today at jobs.pizzahut.com. That's jobs.pizzahut.com. Pizza Hut. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Hey, Madison, it's Rich Eisen. Join me for The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays noon to 2, right here on 100.5 ESPN, WTLX, Monona, Madison, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
Broadcasting live from the Everlight Solar Studio, this is your Metro Kia of Madison Sports Center.
Good afternoon, Madison. I'm Ryan Wollersheim, and this is your Sports Center Update brought to you by Madison Axe. Enjoy axe throwing, craft beers, bags, shuffleboard, and more fun at Madison's state-of-the-art entertainment spot. Visit MadisonAxe.com or head to the location on Stoughton Road today. Well, it's the talk of the town, or at least on Zoom this week, as the Green Bay Packers prepare to face their old quarterback, Aaron Rodgers, for the first time this Sunday in Pittsburgh. Rodgers just met with some local Green Bay reporters on a Zoom call earlier this afternoon, and on that call, he did confirm that it is his intention to retire as a Green Bay Packer after the end of his career. This will likely be the first and only time the Green Bay Packers face off against their old quarterback. You want to make sure you get prepared for kickoff and react after the final whistle with Green Bay Game Day and Game Night. The game starts at 7:20, so the conversation gets started at 4 p.m. this Sunday on the ESPN Madison YouTube channel and the ESPN Wisconsin app. And speaking of former greats who should have their number retired by their former team, Chris Middleton also played against the Bucks in last night's season opener with the Wizards. He fell 133 to 120. This is Chris's first game back at Pfizer form, and he was also this week's guest on the episode of Analysis. Make sure to listen back to the live replay coming up at 6 p.m. right here on 1.5
Metro
ESPN.
Kia of Madison, Madison's trusted Kia dealer. Stop into Metro Kia on the east side of Madison or metrokiaofmadison.com.
Everybody's ego takes a shot on this show.
You gotta keep your chill with Jim, Matt, and Molly.
I am savage.
So you're not special.
Jim, if we want to play this game, we can play this game.
And I'm just like, oh my God, this guy's
so
gonna swing on Jim. He's a complicated fellow.
People like me.
I don't think so.
This is Jim, Matt, and Molly on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Madison on YouTube.
We're learning a lot about each other.
Playing the Pittsburgh Steelers, who happen to have Aaron Rodgers.
Trying to say it's just for you guys is honestly the biggest line of crap anyone's tried to feed us in a long time.
Crap!
I don't have any animosity toward the organization. Obviously, I wish that, things have been better in our last year there, but, I have a great relationship with a lot of people still in that organization. This is not a revenge game for me. I'm just excited to see some of those guys and be on Sunday Night Football again.
Broadcasting live from the Everlight Solar Studio in downtown Madison, alongside Molly Brown, here's Jim Rutledge.
It is hour number 2 of Jim, Matt, and Molly. We are presented by Coors Light at the Mountains of Blue. You know what to do.
And that's crush a Coors Light.
I'm Jim Rutledge. I have the power in the Everlight Solar Studio. Primetime Laura Sean behind the glass. Molly Brown sitting next to me. Shout out to Don the drummer who won a case of High Life. Get into the show, 844-770-3776. That's the Carbos Talking text line. This is more. I'm going to give you a Saturday Limited poll question in a minute. You can stream us on the ESPN Wisconsin app, and you can watch us on the ESPN Madison YouTube stream. We earlier talked about getting pulled over by the police and Ryan not allowing his mom to take his bed, that he's making her sleep on the pull-out couch while she's in town for how many days?
She's in town for 2 days.
Okay, so not terrible.
No, 2 nights.
No, but her back's on her when she goes home.
Anytime she's stayed at my place, at this current apartment I live at, she's slept on the pullout each time. Her and my dad have slept on it together.
So
they're both up there in years, and they've never had any complaints. So I would like you to know that it is a.
They just don't complain because they don't want to make you feel bad.
Because here's the thing,
no,
Molly,
they would make me feel bad. They would make sure make sure to let me know.
But this is like, in all due respect to Ryan here, this is why I'm happy I have daughters, because I became a better son. Like, the more I either was around women or dated women, they're like, because of the stuff that they would do for their parents, I'm like, oh, you're supposed to do that? Like,
yeah, Ryan's just a single guy right now that doesn't know any better, right?
Yeah, like, I didn't get my parents a birthday present.
You roll your
forever.
eyes, Ryan.
Well, I mean, I know how to take care of my
think you're
parents.
a nice human. I think you're a very nice human.
I just think that.
You're men in general, I think, are oblivious to just like little things.
Yeah, we're dumb.
Okay.
I'm putting me into that. So you're not doing anything nefarious. You're not even doing anything bad because you don't know what you don't know.
Jim would do the exact same thing before he got married.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
I didn't get my parents a birthday present ever. I still
do that.
I
do
still
that.
refuse.
Good
I don't get them anniversary presents. I refuse to do that.
That seems like nobody should ever get their parents an anniversary present.
My wife makes
that a thing?
handmade. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah,
I've never heard of that.
Yeah. Anniversary presents for her parents, yep.
The one thing I'm bad at when it comes to presents, Christmas presents, I do forget about, which is a terrible.
What?
Christmas is the only one I remember.
Yeah,
That's
be,
the only
right?
one you should remember.
I remember birthdays. I don't remember Christmas as much. I just, growing up, like, my parents always did the fake thing of like, hey, here's the Christmas present that Ryan gave to Grandma that we actually got and just put his name on. So I never got used to buying presents for other people when I was a child. Like, that's one thing. Maybe I wish my parents had forced me and my brother to actually do. Because it's like, it's a thing that you need to do when you become an adult. You can't just not show up with gifts.
Yes. And then the other thing is, I know the month. I don't know the day of either one of my parents'
Really?
birthday. Yeah.
Okay.
I know my girls' birthdays, I know my wife's birthday, and I know my brother's birthday. And mine.
I mean, that's good.
and
but
me.
I'm glad you know your own
People
birthday.
like me.
You should know your parents' birthdays.
I should. I got a ballpark.
You only don't remember because your wife remembers. So you don't
but
need
I didn't
to.
know beforehand. Like, I don't know. Yeah. So I'm not going to give myself any credit. No, I did not know them beforehand.
Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah.
I've known my parents' birthday since I was like little.
Right.
I bet you your daughters know your birthday.
Yeah. My birthday's important.
He's Big J. What are you talking about?
Jim Rutledge.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Big J Rutledge.
Stop, you guys. That's like me saying Little M Brown. Gross.
Why is it whenever you say brown at the end of something, it's always bad?
Crap.
Like, just like.
Me or just like in general?
Just like when you said Little M Brown. Like, Brown just takes it to.
That sounds like a children's book. Little M. Brown. That's not, yeah.
It sounds like we're saying Little and, but like, it sounds like we're like talking about something not right.
Crap.
Never mind.
Like you're at the doctor's office. You have a Little M Brown? No.
What?
Little M. Brown? Is that what it is?
Crap.
What is happening?
Like you're saying the M? Like little, you just
Sit
make the
still,
sound.
Molly. He's bouncing back and forth.
I'm bouncing back and forth like a tennis ball.
I will say it is funny. Speaking of the press conferences this week with Aaron Rodgers, I did watch.
Oh, we were speaking of that?
We were talking about with Evan Cohen.
We were.
But
Molly was bobbing and weaving over there.
I watched Jordan Love's press conference last night when he talked to the media, and he did a lot of the same thing. Because they asked...
What, bobbing and weaving?
No,
What?
but like his head was just bouncing back and forth looking at the reporters. Because like they asked him probably 15 minutes straight of questions just about Aaron Rodgers. Like there was one or two in there interspersed of like asking about like last week's 4th and 2 play or like how he's looking to like play against the Pittsburgh defense. But then the other like 95% of questions just about Aaron. What did you learn watching him? What is it going to be like playing against him? How was it? Jason Willie had a very popular question that he asked him. Was like, was he aware of like how poorly Favre treated Rodgers on his way out.
That's a great question.
And then did he do the same thing for Rodgers? Or we all know that Rodgers had a much more concerted effort to make sure Jordan felt comfortable. And that was something that came through in most of his responses.
That is interesting. I'm also just, like, I know we talked about, okay, yes, this is a revenge game for Rodgers, whether he wants to admit it or not. Like, he wants to beat the snot out of the Packers. How badly does Jordan Love want to beat the crap out of Aaron Rodgers? I know they're not going against each other, obviously, but like
he said that
wants
exact thing.
Of course he did, because that's the most basic answer you could give. Well, he's not playing on defense, so I'm not technically going against him. Yeah, you are. We are all going to, whether we are consciously or subconsciously, we're all going to compare the two quarterbacks. We're going to compare their numbers. We're going to compare how they looked. We're going to compare who's more athletic. We're going to compare all of the things. So how badly does Jordan Love want to outdo Aaron Rodgers? So I can imagine, why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you want to be better than what your mentor was?
Can we go ahead and hear from the man himself?
Please do.
See how he put it?
Something that's going to be, hyped up, but at the end of the day, it's another game. I'm going against the Pittsburgh Steelers defense. He's going against Green Bay Packers defense. So, we're not going against each other.
Molly, you got him word for word.
It's not hard to pick a very basic answer.
Wait,
he
wait,
went to
wait.
Jim Rutledge PR class.
Did
Big J.
Did Jordan Love steal from Mrs. Steelers?
He did.
No.
I swear to God, I didn't hear any of his stuff. It's just
I believe
that
you.
is the go-to answer, whether it's Jordan Love versus Aaron Rodgers or whoever versus who. That's what they're going to say.
Let's hear from Aaron Rodgers if we can.
Why not? Well, Brett got traded.
Oh, sorry, that's not the right one here. Hold on, we got a few of them pulled up here. Absence from Green Bay makes the heart grow fonder. Doesn't view this game as a revenge game. There it is.
All right.
You don't view this as a, quote, revenge opportunity or whatever narrative we want to try to throw out there?
I don't.
How dare you view this then?
Why not? Well, Brett got traded, and then he went to one of the hated rivals. I was in New Jersey for a couple years. I don't have any animosity toward the organization. Obviously, I wish that things have been better in our last year there, but I have a great relationship with a lot of people still in that organization.
I feel like the New Jersey remark was a shot at the Jets instead of saying New York.
Just because
I didn't pay that close of attention to it.
No, I didn't catch that
What
part.
did he say?
He said, I spent the last 2 years in New Jersey.
Oh.
Well, I guess that's just where he was living. Maybe that's where his place was.
Yeah, or he's just taking a little shot.
Yeah, that too.
Probably both.
Okay,
knowing
fair.
him.
All right, let's hear another clip from Aaron Rodgers about how much he misses Green Bay.
We're always working on ourselves and trying to be better than we were previous day, previous month, previous year. But absence makes the heart grow fonder, maybe. I have a lot of great memories from my time there. A lot of great interactions with fans over the years, living in Green Bay, living in Swamico, living in Hobart, going to Chives, being out and about, seeing people at the Piggly Wiggly when I'm shopping for groceries.
Shop the Pig?
I grew up there. Yeah, I spent 18 years there, from 21 to 39. So I'm thankful for my time there. Obviously, would have loved to ride off in the sunset after a Super Bowl win, but that's not the way the league goes sometimes.
We did also see that he mentioned on the Zoom call with some of the Green Bay reporters this afternoon that he himself even mentioned that if this game was in Green Bay, it would feel way different.
Yeah,
for sure.
Absolutely. So I want to ask this question as we go to break here. Our signing limited poll question. What do you believe less from Aaron Rodgers? That it's not a revenge game or that he misses Green Bay? 844-770-3776. That's the Carbons Talking text line. List is more. This is Jim, Matt, and Molly. Presented by Coors Light.
This is Martin Sensaker from Norway. You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Holly on 100.5 ESPN Madison.
It's homecoming this weekend at UW Whitewater. Make plans to cheer on your Warhawks when they welcome in UW Platteville in a top 15 battle on Saturday at 1 p.m. The annual George Christ Memorial Bowl game features a pair of top 15 ranked teams. Get tickets now at uwwsports.com. Experience national championship level college football this Saturday when the Warhawks welcome in the Pioneers to Perkins Stadium. Kickoff at 1 p.m. For tickets to this rivalry game, go to uwwsports.com. Warhawk football powered by tradition.
Imagine the peace of mind knowing your home or business is safe 24/7. I'm Jeffrey Beckman, president of J&K Security Solutions, and we provide security you can trust. Serving Madison and southern Wisconsin, J&K Security Solutions offers state-of-the-art home and business security systems tailored to your needs. From video surveillance to home and business automation, to find out how J&K Security can help secure what matters most in your life, visit jksecurity.com.
Coors Light presents To Chill or Not to Chill. When your friend skips your favorite song on the playlist. End the friendship. Or choose chill because that song lives rent-free in your head anyway. And you planned ahead by bringing Coors Light to the party. And the sound of that ice-cold can cracking open was music to your ears already. Coors Light. Choose chill. Celebrate responsibly. 2024 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
Ben Brust here to tell you about why your next work van should be from Mercedes-Benz Sprinter at Zimbrick European. First off, we have versatility. The Sprinter vans offer 16 body types and thousands of ways to customize that space. Number 2, we have reliability. Sprinter's most powerful diesel engines last longer and require less maintenance, spend more time on the road and less time in those bays. Number 3, we have safety. Sprinter's safety technologies include curtain airbags all around, load adaptive electronic stability program, and crosswind and attention assist. Number 4, Van Care Mobile. Our maintenance team can come to you with routine service. Who wants to go in? Let them come to you. They work with multiple trucks on one visit. Use the Mercedes Me Connect. And last but not least, get your Zimbrick Sprinter at Zimbrick European at Rimrock Road and the Beltline, or go online at ZimbrickEuropean.com because your next Mercedes Sprinter van is waiting for you.
Your family's safety is your responsibility, and it starts with a solid roof. When the next storm rips through and takes some of your shingles with it, call Badgerland Exteriors. Or looking to replace your whole roof but don't want to break the bank? Let the team at Badgerland Exteriors give you a free, no obligations estimate.
AJ with Badgerland Exteriors here. Contracting made easy is more than a tagline. It's how we run our family business. Visit BadgerlandExteriors.com to get started on your next project. That's BadgerlandExteriors.com.
It takes a team to meet just about any goal, and that's as true on the football field as it is in the office. So it's good to know that you have the Gordon Flesh Company on your side. For more than 60 years, GFC has provided cutting-edge office technology for companies of all sizes, and as the nation's largest Canon dealer, GFC delivers the latest office technology, service, and is supported by the most experienced professionals in the industry. That's business technology managed. Visit gflesh.com to learn more.
From the baseball playoffs to regular season football, Prize Picks is the best way to win cash watching our favorite teams. Which players are going off? Which ones are overhyped? Well, make your picks in less than 60 seconds and turn your takes into cash all season long on Prize Picks. Prize Picks is simple to play. Just pick more or less on at least 2 player stats. If you get your picks right, you could cash in. Prize Picks now offers stacks, meaning you can pick the same player up to 3 times in the same lineup. Prize Picks also offers injury reboots. If one of your players leaves the game in the first half and doesn't return, Prize Picks won't count it as a loss. Prize Picks offers Venmo, Apple Pay, MasterCard, and more for quick and easy deposits into your account this football season. Join millions of users. Sign up for America's #1 fantasy sports app. Download the Prize Picks app today and use that code WI to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code WI to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. It's good to be right.
This is Martin Selsaker from Norway. You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Holly on 100.5 SPN Madison.
I'm going down, baby. Your street in the rain. Come on.
J&K Security Solutions, locally owned, family-owned, veteran-owned. They'll help protect your home or business from anywhere in the world. They also help with commercial security and commercial fire protection, and obviously home security as well. Go see our friends at J&K Security Solutions. She's Molly Brown. I'm Jim Rutledge. Primetime Lorsheim. Behind the glasses is Jim, Matt, and Molly. We did have someone text in. I want the high life. Does texting count? Sorry, 608, and you can give us your name, or maybe I'll just label you I want the high life. It does not count. Molly's in charge of the rules, and that does not count, right, Molly?
Does not count. You got to call in.
Which is
Try
easy.
next time.
844-770-3776 is the Carbos Talking text line. List is more. We have a Siding Unlimited poll question that I feel like Ryan is in the process. No, he did post it. All right, as a Packers fan, what do you believe less from Aaron Rodgers this week? This is not a revenge game, or he misses Green Bay. Right now, 57% of you say this is not a revenge game.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. I think he misses Green Bay to an extent. I don't think he misses living here in terms of it's not California. Like, I think what he ultimately wants, and maybe I'm just projecting, but just based on everything that we know about him, I think he wants to be back in California, back where he came from. Like, he likes that kind of life. And if we're being honest, Green Bay and Swamico and all the places that he listed, Hobart, aren't the most thrilling places. So I feel like he probably enjoyed living in New York better than he liked living here. So, yeah, I definitely believe that this is a revenge game for him, even though he doesn't want to say it is.
I think, like, being in Green Bay as a Packer has to be kind of that truly double-edged sword, that you are obviously kind of a god, and it's got to be fun.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you have no ability to be incognito.
No. Everybody
and Aaron
knows
Rodgers is pretty well known, but in New York, they know how to handle people who are well known, so you can get in and out of clubs or get in and out of places you want to go just with the right connections through back doors, and people are never going to know you're there. But then if you're just kind of if you're the wide receiver for the Giants and you're 6'2" walking around, there's plenty of 6'2" athletic people in New York or Miami, New York, or Chicago, wherever. 6'2" athletic in Green Bay, you're probably an athlete. So, like, it does make it harder to be anonymous there.
Yeah.
And so I think at some point that could get grating. No matter how great the people are there, you really can't just go out and go to a movie, which Aaron probably experiences everywhere. But, like, I mean, just look at how famous Mark Tauscher is.
Mm-hmm.
He's a right tackle. I mean, if he was a right tackle for the Jacksonville Jaguars, same career, same story, but just happens in Florida, I don't think, and Mark's the exact same guy.
Yeah.
I don't think it's the same impact.
Yeah, I would agree. I do wonder, like, he mentioned going grocery shopping and getting recognized at, like, those kind of places. I wonder when he stopped actually going grocery shopping. Because I guarantee that he eventually just stopped doing it, because for all those same reasons that you just said of, like, you can't just go out. Like, you are a celebrity, you are a face, people know you, people are going to stop you, they're going to ask you for your autograph, all the different things. Like,
I think
that's exhausting.
But I think he likes that. I think especially being in Green Bay, like Jim said, where you're kind of like, you're like the mayor, you're like the ceremonial champion of Green Bay. Like,
I think we should ask this question, like, genuinely, I think we should ask this to Jason Wilde tomorrow and just see, because I think we don't necessarily have a grasp of who he was up in Green Bay and all the different places that he went and frequented and all those different things. And I know Jason probably does.
Yeah. I mean, you are in a small town. And I think there's maybe an aspect to it of that, where, like, he gets to be the big celebrity, but he's the big celebrity in, like, your small town. Where, like, it feels like he probably, like, has a relationship with most people who see him on a regular basis. Like, which would be crazy to be one of those people, by the way. Just imagine, like, you work at the diner that Aaron Rodgers likes to go to, and you're the one who, like, serves him most of the time. That would be wild. But I think that's something where, like, he would probably come to really enjoy that. Now, I think by the time he left, we know that, like, he was pretty done with that and wanted to probably go live the big city life out there in New Jersey, like he said.
Yeah.
But I do think that there's an aspect that he does probably still really love his time in Green Bay. I don't believe for a second that this is not a revenge game for him.
No, he wants to kick Brian Gutekunst's ass. He wants to kick Matt LaFleur's ass. He wants to show that they shouldn't have replaced him with Jordan Love, even though he wants to pretend like he's totally fine with them doing so.
Yeah, no, I think it's not like a revenge game against the Packers, but I do think it's a revenge game against Goody for him.
Absolutely. 844-770-3776. That's Carlos talking text line. This is more our Siding Unlimited poll question. What do you believe less from Aaron Rodgers? That this is not a revenge game, or that he misses Green Bay? I guarantee you he'd miss Ruth's Chris Steakhouse in Middleton, home of the Sizzle, Swizzle, and Swirl Happy Hour. Best kept secret in Madison is the Sizzle, Swizzle, and Swirl Happy Hour. Go get yourself a steak sandwich, some seared sashimi, a burger, Coors Light, and enjoy yourself. Say hi to Kevin and Lee, and make sure to catch the Barry Alvarez show when it's out at Ruth's Chris Steakhouse in Middleton. This is Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light.
You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly.
What is going on with the hair right now? Oh, my God.
What's wrong with it?
Flock of Seagulls type haircut here. Ryan.
He looks fully like Johnny Bravo, if you guys know that cartoon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh
Do you think you're as jacked as him?
No.
Oh.
No, Johnny Bravo is all upper body. He skipped leg day, though, and I don't do that.
Presented by Coors Light on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Madison on YouTube.
Audi Madison is where performance meets precision. Take advantage of the 3.99% APR for 72 months, plus $6,000 customer bonus when you purchase a 2025 Audi A6 sedan 5.5 TFSI Quattro. No down payment to qualified credit, must finance through Wells Fargo. Customer bonus is only available until November 3rd. Stop in and test drive today. Check out AudiMadison.com to see current inventory and specials. Start your adventure at Audi Madison today, off the Beltline and Rimrock Road.
One reason so many local organizations choose document imaging technology from James Imaging Systems? The people. Amanda Burrian, office manager at Covenant Lutheran Church.
One of the main things that has always been absolutely outstanding to me is the customer service rep that comes out and helps with the technical stuff. He is absolutely wonderful.
James Imaging Systems, a 100% locally owned and managed business technology company. And that translates into better support, better service.
Fast, efficient, they're dedicated, and they're willing to be there when you need them. So it's wonderful service.
Amanda, James Imaging Systems, more like a vendor or more like a partner?
Like a partner.
And your overall business experience with James?
That feels more like a partnership as well.
James Imaging Systems, AI-driven workflow automation, security enhancements, and digital transformation. Call 608-221-3457. James Imaging Systems, your local business technology partner.
I really struggled with choosing a career path. I had so many interests and couldn't decide what to do. But I'm so glad I didn't let that stop me. At Madison College, I'm figuring it all out, making friends and connections along the way. Coming here is the best decision I ever made. My advice to others? Just take the first step. There's more to your story at Madison College.
Visit madisoncollege.edu to get started.
Hey, it's Molly Brown. And let's be honest, between work, kids, and everything else life throws at me, I'm always looking for a little extra energy. That's why I love ZOA Energy. It's made with natural ingredients, vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, so I get that boost I need without the crash or jitters. Plus, there are tons of great flavors. It's vegan, gluten-free, and even low in sugar, so it fits right into my busy, health-conscious routine. So grab a ZOA Energy, fuel your body, focus your mind, and take on your day like a champ.
I knew that we were going to be getting engaged soon and needed to do some ring shopping. Heard the radio ads of Chalmers and decided, hey, we should give it a shot at Chalmers.
They were just awesome at accepting us through the door and understanding what she wanted in terms of how she wanted it, and they delivered.
Everybody always is telling me how sparkly my ring is. They tell me that they really like the style of the ring and the setting that it's in. I am ecstatic with it.
Thank you, Chalmers.
Want to join the fastest growing home solar company in the nation and work in the fastest growing industry in the world? Everlight Solar has open positions in the Madison area and in their newly open Milwaukee location. As Wisconsin's largest home solar company, Everlight Solar offers great opportunities to gain new skills and advance your career. Don't miss the chance to join the Everlight Solar team. Visit everlightsolar.com to apply today. Save money, save the planet, and start with Everlight Solar.
When it comes to your career, most companies want you to be interested in them. At Northwestern Mutual, their mutual interest is you. That's why they listen to your career goals, plan the steps to get there, and work side by side all along the way. To learn more about career opportunities, search for Northwestern Mutual Southern Wisconsin online or call 608-836-3080. That's 608-836-3080. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Free Food Friday on ESPN Madison is brought to you by Pizza Hut. Want your own Free Food Friday from the Hut? Tune into Wilde and Tausch this Friday from 9 a.m. to noon for a chance to win 2 free large pizzas and 2 free orders of wings at select Pizza Hut locations. Perfect for a speedy lunch, a relaxing dinner, or anytime you're on the go. Head to pizzahut.com. That's pizzahut.com or the select Pizza Hut locations to enjoy your own Free Food Friday. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
This is Martin Sessaker from Norway. You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Holly on 100.5 ESPN Madison.
Go be a winner. winner. Go to Ho Chunk Gaming Madison. That's where winners go. Millions of dollars are won every single weekend. So go to Ho Chunk Gaming Madison and be a winner. She's Molly Brown. I'm Jim Rutledge alongside Primetime Willershine. Getting to the show, 844-770-3776. That's Carl Stock text line. List is more. We have a Siding Limited poll question. What do you believe less from Aaron Rodgers? That this is not a revenge game or that he misses Green Bay? Right now, we have, let's see here, 57% of you say you don't believe that this is not a revenge game. That means 43% of you say you don't believe he misses Green Bay. And you can see us on the ESPN Madison YouTube stream. Stream us on the ESPN Wisconsin app. Let's throw some stones.
1, 2, 3,
Some takes are cooler than others.
You know this kid is as cool as the other side of the pillow.
Some opinions are just cooler than the rest.
Now what's cooler than being cool? Ice cold.
And if you keep it chill, then it's a cold take.
Chill out. I'm chill. I'm chill as a cucumber, man.
I'm always the coldest.
This is Throwing Stones, presented by Metro Kia of Madison, Madison's chillest Kia dealership.
All right, Ryan, I have a clip for you to play, and then I'll ask the question for everyone.
Well, we should put up a little bit of context for it too, because
I was gonna add the context afterwards, but okay, we can do context first.
You got the context afterwards. We can do it that way.
No, we can go ahead and give it to us.
So this is from the tweet from Scotty Lee Myers on Twitter, saying that there's a wild interview. Ryan Porter's River West home was raided yesterday by the FBI. Very busy week for the FBI. He says agents interviewed him for 6 hours, decided not to press charges, but Porter returned home later that day, and this is what he told a local WISN reporter.
When we asked Porter if he's ever sold drugs, he didn't hold back.
So you don't know of any drug selling?
Yeah, I sell weed.
But that's it.
Yeah, I sell a little cocaine.
But says he isn't who the FBI is really after.
So you're innocent then, basically.
I mean, more or less, like I'm small potatoes.
More or less, but I sell weed and cocaine.
Everything about that could be clipped for the show.
That's
crazy.
weed.
I love the fact that he was interviewed for 6 hours. They did not press charges, and then he just goes and admits, blatantly admits what he did on local TV.
And they tried to steer him away from it.
Yeah.
You don't sell drugs, do you? Yes, I sell drugs.
Some cocaine.
It's like I forgot that movie with Samuel L. Jackson. Yes, they deserve to die. When I asked him, did you do this? Yes, I did. Can we play it one more time because it's just too funny?
Sell a little cocaine.
But
1 second.
Could have had a better place to have that. That's amazing.
when we asked Porter if he's ever sold drugs, he didn't hold back.
So you don't know of any drug selling?
Yeah, I sell weed.
Weed is
tight. Yeah, weed is tight. A little cocaine.
But says he isn't who the FBI is really after.
So you're innocent.
I'm small potatoes.
I mean, more or less, like I'm small potatoes.
It is worth going and finding the video from @Scotty Myers on Twitter as well, because the cardigan he's wearing too while he's standing outside, it looks like his backyard actually that they're interviewing him in. I mean, there's everything about this guy. If you saw him on the street, you'd be like, oh, he's been selling drugs since he was 12.
How do you spell?
How do you spell
Myers?
drugs?
How do you spell Scotty Myers?
So it's @Scotty 2 T's IE, and then Myers is MEYERS.
Okay, so I spelled Scotty wrong.
Scotty doesn't know.
How'd you spell Scotty?
SCOTTY. Scotty doesn't
Oh,
know.
with
The
the Y.
Fiona
Yeah.
and me.
Yeah.
My van every Sunday.
She tells him she's in church.
But she
she's-
doesn't go, so she's...
Hey, stop.
Scotty doesn't know the FBI's going back to his place.
You don't know that song, do you?
I do know that song.
Yeah, you know
That's
that
the one that they rip off in not Euro Trip.
Yeah, whatever that vacation
the Matt
movie
Damon
is.
one.
Yeah, with Matt Damon pretending to sing it. Yeah, that's Euro Trip. Such a underrated movie.
Okay.
This guy's cardigan is amazing.
It's crazy, right?
The cardigan has to it. And the hair, he's like the perfect, he is the drug selling hippie that you're envisioning.
Yeah, give us some dazzling details here.
His hair is like that frizzy, he has very curly hair, but he brushes it with a gross brush. And then it's just blowing in the wind. He's wearing a grandma cardigan where he's trying to look fancy because he's on the news, but he's actually a drug dealer. It's too much. I can't. And he's got a little mustache. Yeah. Stop, Ryan. Every time I hear myself laugh like that, all I hear is that stupid drop, and I hate it. It's literally the worst.
I mean, you like that one or you like the one where you snort?
Well, let's not use snort in the same context.
Yeah, not in the context of this
Video.
conversation there, Jim.
Well, I meant
Why don't you play it?
Okay.
snort when you laugh.
I know. Play me snorting.
It's a little cocaine.
Sorry, I don't think I actually have the snorting sound effect.
Oh.
I just have the ha-ha.
We'll just have to make it
The
Molly
cackle.
snort again. And then
No, I personally, I don't like the snorting. I don't like the snorting sound effect.
Ryan doesn't like any. Ryan doesn't even like how my voice sounded there when I had like too much spit in my throat.
That was fine. Until you drew attention to it. Now it made me uncomfortable, but I was fine before.
I do everything just to make Ryan uncomfortable.
Oh, wow.
I don't know if you've noticed that.
No, not at all.
I intentionally do that
Thank
every
you.
day because it makes you uncomfortable.
I'm very glad I've never ridden in a car with you. No, that's
Ryan
actually
would
not
die.
true.
Ryan would die.
That's not true. Like, I think 3 weeks
We were
into
in a
me,
car?
3 weeks into me being employed or as a part-time content teammate back in 2022, we drove together to the AmFam Championship, and you drove.
We did?
Yes, I remember this.
I do not remember this.
I actually remember because it's one of my first memories of working at ESPN Madison. Yeah,
You're full time or part time?
I was part-time.
Oh, I know he just said part time, but then I was like, wait, are you sure?
Yeah. Yeah, because then we took, we had to drive over, park, and then there was another parking lot story. We had to go
I
park.
don't have any parking lot stories.
No, we do
Let's
not.
not get confused.
And then we had
I don't have any.
we had to get bussed over to University Ridge Golf Course.
We were together?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I remember that. That was the first day of the open. It must have been that Thursday then. Yeah.
A lot of details there.
It's one of those where it's like I haven't thought about that in a while, but now that I remember it, oh yeah, I remember like that whole day pretty well.
It's okay.
actually.
I remember working one of my first remotes when that Jim was hosting.
And?
Him and Tarek and Derek.
Wow.
It was at, what is that place called? Danny's?
Danny's Pub?
Downtown? Right
Down
by
on
State
University?
Street? Kind of? Yeah.
It used to be called Danny's. It's no longer there, but
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
I don't know what it's called now.
Yep. That's where we were.
All right, I'm going to hate this. What was your first impression of me when you came to the office?
The first impression
Yeah.
of Jim,
Yeah.
I actually met. I think I came in and I toured the office when it was still down on the Capitol
remember.
Square.
Yep.
I came in, I got a quick little visit when it was like a random afternoon. I had met Tom Olson, the previous market manager here at ESPN Madison. We went and got coffee, and he was talking about some possible opportunities that could be opening up on the content team.
Mhm.
And I was like, I will take literally anything you give me.
I remember you
Just give
coming
me a
in and
chance.
touring here. That's my first memory of you.
I did come here like I want to say maybe that was like 3 months later. I came back here too.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yes, I do remember that too.
So Ryan successfully skirted the question,
Yep.
so I'll ask you.
Well, I was setting it up.
Okay,
so
go,
I
sorry.
think because that's the first time I remember seeing Jim, because I remember seeing everyone there and then seeing him here at the new office. I guess I had just
be honest.
It just felt like Jim didn't want to be there.
Yep.
I'll be like,
Yep.
from what I remember, Jim. I think I introduced myself to Ben Wittes, who's now our market manager here at ESPN, or general manager here at ESPN Madison. He was in the middle of talking to people from Subway, so I didn't have time to actually meet Ben. And then I met Marissa very briefly, and then I think, gosh, who else was there? Jesse and Tausch were doing a show at the time, so I didn't really get to meet actually anyone. I just kind of said hello briefly to everyone.
I remember meeting Jim. Well, not really meeting you. I remember seeing you in the office. You were probably wearing that same jacket because it was right around that era of that jacket back in the day. You seemed like you didn't want to be there, seemed like you didn't want to talk to me. And then I ended up having to produce your show, and I was always scared.
Why?
Because you're kind of intimidating.
Ryan, am I
At least you were. Not anymore.
Yeah, I'm not intimidated to you anymore.
On first impression, a little bit.
Is that good? I don't know if it's good or bad. I don't mean to be.
I don't know.
I don't mean to be.
Everybody listening, what was your first impression of Jim Rutledge?
Jim Rutledge?
I'm old. Their first impression was 17 years ago if they've been listening to the station.
That is crazy. That is crazy.
True.
We did find, and we're going to be sharing it, our original ESPN Madison YouTube stream, and there are some rough videos of me on that.
Yeah, he didn't. He looked like he should be driving a NASCAR.
Circa 2010, 2009 type thing.
Yeah.
Wait, now you have to answer. What was your first impression of us?
He doesn't remember.
Yes, he does. Jim remembers everything. Make it appropriate.
Ryan, it was much more of like.
When do you remember meeting me? Do you remember meeting me when I came into the Capitol
I don't
Square
remember
office?
that one. I remember
Okay.
you meeting you here. And I just remember thinking, like, who's this guy? Like, I really, like, is he going to make it? Like, honestly, most of the time, it's more of, like, you got
I
to.
kind of had the same thought. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah. But also, like, Ryan,
And you've made it, baby.
a little secret about me, it takes a while for someone to actually make their way into my phone.
Oh, I've noticed.
Yeah.
I'm fully aware.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say into your life. I was like, yeah, that's true too.
Yeah, that's
you got to
right.
prove
That's
yourself
right.
to Jim to get his respect.
Yeah. Like some people, like I assume you're awful or not worth my time until you prove me otherwise.
Yep.
That's not a good thing. I'm not trying to say that some people should live their lives, but that's definitely.
I also got that vibe down in the Capitol Square.
Yeah,
I'll be honest.
Yeah. You have to remember, I've met a lot of people.
Yeah.
I've met a lot of people.
I wouldn't blame you.
People like him.
honestly. When you've been doing it for 17 years, you've seen a lot of people come and go. Jim's just like a war vet who's like, I don't have time to meet the new rookies.
Yeah,
They're-
if they
they're
make
gonna
it through
die.
if they
They're
make
gonna die next week.
Right, exactly.
He's not gonna make it, he said. I don't blame you. I didn't think I was gonna make it either at the time.
Yeah, Molly. I wanted probably more of like why, like who's the high school kid working here initially?
Oh, amazing.
Yes. And then I was like, I think she hates me because
You gotta give up the energy that you.
yeah,
gave
you and I give off the same energy because I'm like, I assume that because I tried to say hello and you were, I think short or and then I was like, all right, well, I don't want to be the old creepy guy, so I'm just gonna let you go. So we'll move on.
That was 10 years ago, actually. Like probably less than that. 8 years ago. So you were only, how old are you? 44 right now?
45.
Okay. Well, you look
I'm a
44.
man. Thanks, appreciate that. It's so
44.
nice of you. Yes.
So you were how old?
10 years ago. That's
Yeah.
easy math.
No, but then add 8 years ago.
8 years ago. So
33?
No, 37. You are really bad at math.
Take that for
The wrong way on the scale.
We found that out yesterday, remember? When she was trying to divide 63 divided by 5. It's a little under 10, right?
AC and Tosa coming through for me. My first impression of Jim was at fantasy football. He was great, not intimidating, good times. I'm his favorite Bears fan.
Did he give an impression of me? Because if he met you at fantasy football, he had to meet me in fantasy football.
He met all of us there, yeah.
One of us is remarkable. This is Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light.
You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly.
Brandon and Tulsa, my calloused heels ended their silk chic era after one night.
Oh, God, that just,
You all right over there?
I hate the feeling of like when your feet or something on your body is like dry and it like scrapes against the sheets. Oh, God, that just,
I'm with you on that.
Presented by Coors Light on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Madison on YouTube.
At Wisconsin Surplus Online Auction, you won't have to worry about your old lawnmower pulling a hamstring. They make buying and selling easy. Wisconsin Surplus Online Auction is simple, reliable, and unlike your fantasy team this football season, they'll actually deliver. Have equipment taking up space? Let them be your surplus solution. You send it in, they list it, people bid, and you actually win. Bid, buy, sell, and score big today at WisconsinSurplus.com. Because winning isn't just for game day. WisconsinSurplus.com.
At J&K Security Solutions, protecting your home or business is more than just the priority. It's what we do. I'm President Jeffrey Beckman. Since 1987, J&K Security Solutions has been committed to providing Madison and Southern Wisconsin with dependable security solutions. Whether it's security, fire, or the latest automation solutions, go to jksecurity.com to see how J&K can help keep your home or business secure. Get protected now at jksecurity.com.
This is a special alert to all Americans who own a vehicle with less than 200,000 miles with an auto warranty about to expire or with no warranty coverage at all. Due to a decline in the economy, CarShield is announcing a low-cost month-to-month vehicle protection plan that is now available to the public to save any driver out-of-pocket expenses on future auto repairs. Call now to find out how you can pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. Yes, you heard that correctly. Pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. An open phone line has been established for all drivers to call for a free quick quote. Call 800-391-5963 now. Drivers who are covered will not have to pay for covered repairs again. This protection plan is at an all-time low. Additionally, drivers who activate this vehicle protection today will also receive free roadside assistance, free towing, and car rental options at no additional cost. Call us for your free quick quote today. 800-391-5963. That's 800-391-5963. What do you have to lose? Call 800-391-5963. Again, 800-391-5963.
Striving for excellence is exactly what we do.
Our suite of master craftsmen ensure every roof we install will last.
We believe in giving you exceptional results.
And the satisfaction and durability you want with your suite of metal roof.
I'm Mike.
And Mary Sweda. Enjoy the long-lasting architectural strength and beauty of a Sweda metal roof.
SWITA metalroofing.com.
Sweda Metal Roofing, the last roof you'll ever need.
Listen to Madison Money Guy every Saturday morning at 7 a.m. on 100.5 ESPN and ESPNWisconsin.com.
I like to refer to inflation as the silent killer. It's an invisible risk. It's just the idea that things get more expensive over time. You're going to need milk and eggs when you're in your early 60s and when you're in your early 80s. You're going to get a loaf of bread, and it's going to be more expensive 20 years from now.
Christian Finfrock is the Madison Money Guy. Call him today at 208-1800.
Don't be haunted by high prices this Halloween. Metro Ford of Madison has frightfully good deals waiting just for you. Right now, drive home the all-new 2025 Ford F-150 or F-150 STX. Or escape the ordinary in a 2025 Ford Escape. Both with just 2.9% APR for up to 66 months. Only $16.41 per month for $1,000 finance. But hurry, these scary good offers vanish November 3rd. Visit MetroFordOfMadison.com today, where the deals are a treat, never a trick.
Have you been waiting to buy your next home? Stop. Now is the time to get housed. What's up, Madison? It's Stacy from Bruner Realty. Nobody has a crystal ball to know what the future holds. The longer you wait to find your next home, the better the chance you'll be paying more for it than you would be today. Don't miss out on what could be the best opportunity to find your dream home. Contact our team at BrunerRealtyInc.com to help start your search. That's BrunerRealtyInc.com. Let's get housed.
This is Martin Sensaker from Norway. You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Holly on 100.5 SPN Madison.
Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just... I went to a shrink to analyze my dreams. She says it's
Jim, Matt, Molly continues live from the Everlight Solar Studios. She's Molly Brown. I am Jim Rutledge. Primetime Laura Shine behind the glass. Get into the show, 844-770-3776. As we have the photo. I don't know if we're going to get that up on the ESPN Madison YouTube stream. You can watch us there. Subscribe if you are watching us there, because we want to comment. You can comment, you can interact with the show, and subscribers are always helpful, so please subscribe to the ESPN Madison YouTube stream, and you can listen to us on the ESPN Wisconsin app as well. And Molly, coming up next, Thanalysis Weekly. Well, it's like Thanalysis, and you got to go back and it's got to go back and forth.
It's a tongue twister.
Yes, Thanalysis Weekly replay. That'll be from 6 to 7 coming up next on Amber and Ian, but also the Thanalysis Weekly is part of our Bucks coverage, including Bucks and 6.
Oh, yes, it is. From the biggest plays on the court to the comments made in the locker room after. An in-depth recap of every Bucks game in 6 minutes. No more, no less. Bucks in 6 on the Bucks Plus audio network. If you missed any of the game, including last night's game, or you just want to relive the biggest moments, Bucks in 6 provides game recaps every morning after. Hear the high-flying dunks from Giannis or the deep threes from Miles Turner, and catch the comments post-game about what happened on the court. Bucks in 6 on the Bucks Plus audio network. Find it now on bucks.com/plus or on Spotify, Apple, ESPN Wisconsin app, or wherever you get your podcasts.
AC and Tosa did chime in, Molly, if you want to take a quick look at that. I will set up are you going to put this picture of the drug? Yes, it is. He's on the ESPN Madison YouTube stream. He is in a...
Ryan Porter, his name is.
Ryan Porter, featured on WISN 12 in Milwaukee as part of an here is the cryon below said offender. FBI raid in Milwaukee or an MKE neighborhood. And then it says...
Pierce and Center.
You can't read that far, can you?
No, I could. I just...
You need your readers.
Yeah. I might be able to get a snort there.
He couldn't read. He couldn't read the sub.
He definitely couldn't.
To be fair, there's lines between center.
It's not a very clear photo.
There's lines between center.
On the left side, there are lines.
Oh, I'm looking at that side.
So they cut
that
through.
Side was way too far.
His view was obscured.
It was obscured.
By a little tiny line.
I was just trying to put it
Get
together.
Get your eyes checked. I'm sure you have vision insurance.
God.
What'd they tell you?
Falling apart. I said I need bifocals next year. Apparently I need bifocals now.
Bifocals.
There it was.
That's how you know you're old, is when your doctor tells you need bifocals. They don't say glasses.
This is elder abuse.
She's going in, Jim.
Tell me I'm wrong, Ryan. Tell me I am wrong.
Yeah, no, I mean, bifocals, that's only if you're like 50 plus. I mean, I don't think anyone below the age of 30 has ever had to even think about that. Say it.
He's going to be getting the senior discount here so soon. We will have to go to movies with Jim just so we can get a cheaper ticket.
Wow. Any special deals at Target for AARP memberships?
Goodness.
Have you signed up for AARP?
Well, speaking of my retirement, at Canopy Wealth Management, they are a fiduciary. In the simplest terms, that means they expect even the highest standards for themselves and honor their ethical duty to put their clients' best interests first while committing to full transparency in all that they do. They don't just chase commissions. They never back gimmicks that chase single-day returns or put in long-term goals or put your long-term goals at risk. So go to canopy-wealth.com. That's canopy-wealth.com. We'll be back at it tomorrow if I'm still alive. It's Jim Matt and Molly like Coors Light.
At Siding Unlimited, we're really excited for the fall season. Not only are we proud